Okay, I'm just making sure everything is going before I start the script. I'm looking at YouTube dashboard. Am I connected? OBS here. Yeah. All right, we're all good. Where's my script now? Okay, what's going on, internet? Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're doing another pre-fight film review. This time it's for the PFL Belfast card that's happening in just a few hours again. In Belfast, Northern Ireland. The headliner is going to be Darragh Kelly stepping in for Paul Hughes to defend Ireland's turf against the Maori kid J.J. Wilson in the PFL lightweight division. We've also got Rhys McKee facing off against the combat sports veteran Alex Lahoré in a catchweight bout. And we're not going to watch any of Tyson Pedro's fights, but he's going up against Dovlet Yagshimuradov in the PFL light heavyweight division. And we're going to be starting off with some footage leading up to one of the prelim fights in the PFL welterweight division between Mixon and Eoin Sheridan, I think is how you pronounce it. They're going to tell me in the fights once I watch. I'm sorry if I got the name wrong. With that, I have a little bit more notes. If you're watching live, you can make your predictions along with me on the Verdict app. If you're watching the VOD, you can click around. I probably have some sort of reaction to the PFL Belfast fights uploaded by now, hopefully. And I should have the chapters of the actual fights that we watched listed in the description. Right now, it might have more fights than we actually watched because I was a little ambitious with all what I downloaded. We don't have enough time to watch all of them, but whatever. It should be ironed out by the time you get to it. If you want to watch any of these fights without me yapping over them, scan the QR code in the bottom right to make your way over to the PFL mobile app to get access to their massive fight library for free and watch all of the PFL fights, Bellator, World Series of Fighting, your heart, soul desires at your own time and pace. And I think that's all the script I need to yap for now. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for clicking on the video. Enough yapping. Let's get to the scrapping. And like I said, a little press for time, so I might skip a little bit of the pageantry here or there, but we're gonna, we're gonna enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the actual.
78-inch reach for Belghazi, 80 inches.
Who's coming out to this? Is that Sheridan coming out to this? That'd be great. Anyways, I'm going to be keeping an eye on the actual PFL mobile app. Like I said, you can get access to the fight library, and you'll be able to keep up to date with everything happening in the PFL. So I'm going to be making sure that I don't cut into any of you guys' time for the prelims. We're just going to be watching some of these fights to get used to some of these fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Here we go.
following fight is
Everything
a
should look and sound all right.
in the welterweight division.
Yes.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is an MMA specialist and stands 6 feet 5 inches tall. He weighed
And
in
they're
officially
gluing them. Hey.
at
Oh, okay. I see.
117.8 pounds. And following his pro MMA debut, he stands undefeated. He fights out of Dublin, Ireland, Owen, the Sheriff.
Owen. Okay. Yes. I'm totally.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He is a striking specialist and stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 167.5 pounds. And he is also an undefeated fighter with a record of 1-0. He fights out of Lyon, France. Brice Belghazi. The referee in charge, Dan Moberheady.
I like how all the pageantry and fanfare for the fighters, and it was like, yeah, and the referee. It's always funny.
Ireland in the black trunks, Belghazi in the green, representing France.
This bout in particular is from the PFL Europe 2024 Championships, December 2024. Eoin Sheridan versus Brice Belghazi. See what happens. Oh, he's already in there.
Straight away, Bryce tries to close distance, tries to get this fight to the floor, take that reach advantage away from his tall opponent. Got that wrap on the leg. Look at that flexibility. Flexibility of his leg.
That's fine, that's inside the leg. Look inside the leg to me.
Okay, let's see what his defensive grappling is all about already. I love seeing this. A lot of fighters can have a lot of dynamic, flashy striking. It's easy to, sometimes get away with that stuff. But defensive grappling, this is what really gets you the dub.
He tried for the trip and ended up on his own.
He's already on top after being pinned up against the fence early.
As Belghazi throws the knee shield up. Climbs right back to his feet. Great recovery from the Frenchman after the failed takedown attempt.
We got a biased crowd that's gonna make it seem like getting back up to your feet is like the biggest thing ever. Yeah, right back down. No crowd reaction. The crowd goes mild.
See what Belghazi does. He's very good at
Has his
climbing his legs.
right hand free to score with strikes.
He's almost able to throw his heel up over the shoulder of his opponent. See Sheridan with that head position.
Is he past the guard completely? Nah, his knee is like up in there.
With that head position holding him in place, but now there's a
nice scramble from Belghazi.
Well done for the second time. Belghazi now reverses position and try to pressure the much taller Sheridan against the cage.
I want to make sure you guys can hear Dan and Sean.
Cage wrestling against
They are better
someone
at
who
this
has kind of a height and length advantage can be very difficult. But it's also difficult for the tall fighter because naturally Belghazi's head is in a better position for cage wrestling.
Yeah, Belghazi with the leverage, pinning him up against the fence. Seems like he's just like got a lower center of gravity.
It's really difficult to keep control of the limb because they're able to shake it loose.
Sheridan's lanky. Nice shoulder strike.
Little shoulder bump there from Sheridan.
Okay, in the knees. Okay, yeah, he getting busy.
Still fighting in this 50-50 position. That was a good knee to the inside of the leg by Bryce. Who's still
doing the
got his
fence
head
walk,
position.
doing the crab walk.
Effortless, really, with the height difference.
You can see for Sheridan when
Circling out, Belghazi. 2.5 minutes left to go in the first round.
he doesn't even duck the head down to try and dig it under the chin.
Probably a slight advantage to Belghazi.
Body kick is caught. Belghazi drives through. Nice roll from Eoin Sheridan.
He had a front headlock. So Belghazi flying down his back.
Belghazi's got to try and get his shoulders off the mat. Looks like Sheridan's trying to flatten him to the canvas. Maybe even look to try and pass into a
half
full
guard.
mount.
Yeah, exactly. Pass that guard into side control or something.
What's wild as well is talking to the coaches of Bryce. They're even considering moving down to
2 minutes left.
5 after this. Trying to get that
Slowly while he's military crawling him to the fence.
Sheridan driving in with his shoulder right now, trying to put some pressure on the windpipe of Brice Belghazi, and also trying to pry that half guard open. Belghazi,
yeah, gets scrambled to avoid that space. Yeah, so he doesn't get struck. Ground and pound.
Also got a good wrist control as well.
Nice hand. Okay.
Left hand comes down from the top throw, and Sheridan. Belghazi doing a good job off his back.
Maybe you tip the scales and give Sheridan this round now.
Offense or to pass easily.
The French coach, I don't know why it makes me giggle.
Belghazi trying to get his hips out to one side here, but the cage is going to make that difficult. Got a minute
left. Yeah.
Does he scramble back to his feet potentially?
The close guard.
Hooks a leg.
Oh.
Could be dangerous for Sheridan.
Yeah, it is. He's got his leg caught up in there. Has he got an ankle lock or something? Yeah. Sheridan's trying to get his break that grab.
Here. I know he's focused on the leg.
Clasp. Okay, back up top.
Just recovers a closed
Good job.
Sheridan back on top.
Yeah, has a chance to score a little bit more before the round ends. But Belghazi incredibly proactive in the defensive grappling. Not probably going to be able to get finished.
Work to the body from Owen Sheridan. Belghazi.
It's like, I don't know if you tip the scales back to Belghazi for going for that leg lock.
Making sure to keep his face and head protected.
Pretty even round.
There's an elbow attempt from Sheridan and a right hand behind it.
But Sheridan didn't have more control of time. And he reversed that first grappling exchange to be on top. And Belghazi had to circle out of that. And this one, he's coming out on top again. Can't give him the 10-9.
You guys
probably won't get in trouble with that.
Spent a lot of time on the mat in round one. Belghazi in the green, Sheridan in the black. Ireland versus France here.
Caught that kick again. He telegraphs it. It's a little slow. Nice sweep, though, in the clinch.
Again, the body lock.
Got another takedown. And the crowd goes mild yet again.
Just forces Belghazi down to the mat.
You can hear a pin drop. You hear an ant fart. Do ants fart? I actually have no idea.
Need to see Belghazi be active here off his back. You can see Sheridan driving forward, making it difficult for Belghazi to climb his legs up to a high guard and start threatening the upper body. Potentially space for butterfly hooks here, though. If Belghazi can creep his
Now I'm
legs
wondering
into the
if
inside of the thighs of Sheridan, he might be able to start destabilizing his base.
Got to progress here, gentlemen. You've got to progress.
What do you mean progress, dude? They're scrambling down there, referee. What more do you want from me? Oh, he probably knows the crowd's going to get restless. They don't want the Frenchman on his back for long without finish potentially happening. You got to get busy, Ian. Or Owen, excuse me. I programmed myself into getting your name wrong.
He's stuck in an awkward spot here. He had wrist control against Sheridan, who used that to trap his wrist against the floor momentarily. I think Belghazi's going to pop back to his feet here.
Yeah, if Belghazi doesn't get back up to his feet, the referee's looking to stand him up, it sounds like, because he doesn't like what Owen's doing with his position, apparently.
Of our showcase fights tonight.
Okay, now he's starting to score a little bit.
European Championship bouts with $100,000 checks on the line. Still
Back
to
up to
come.
his feet. Belghazi
World champion
circling, has him pinned now slightly, but
evaluator.
Sheridan still got better leverage.
Will help us decide which of 6 fighters competing.
Belghazi probably looking to break, but
will take home
that
PFL
underhook Sheridan
contracts.
has on his left arm
Of course, we
got him
built
trapped.
a main event featuring
Throwing
the Lazy King
knees,
and
exchanging.
Agimov.
That's a really interesting. He's doing that, like tap him on the other shoulder, punch or something like that.
Again. He's currently looking down at the floor, but I think that's because he was trying to figure out which leg he was going to attack for
Yes,
the
Sheridan
takedown.
had better leverage. He was able to transition. Got another pin. Does he have an underhook on that leg already? Is he about to slam him?
The height and flexibility of both of these guys, they can get their legs up.
Yeah.
Belghazi
tried to push away from the fence. Sheridan went for a sweep. He had to block it.
He's going to try that takedown.
Head was hanging on the outside of Sheridan's body frame.
He just needed my balls. My balls. Ooh.
Little breather for
I already knew the boo bars were gonna come out. They ain't gonna like it. Ooh. Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's pretty low. Immediate. Damn. Yeah, so he didn't. No protesting. Yeah, like no protesting from him. He was like, yeah. Me and Dan are exactly the same process.
He's a lot more tight. He's very tired, Terrell. John, no coaching, please. Owen, over there. Watch your knees, please.
I love that that's part of the production pageantry for
No way.
MMA, that we always get to see the slow motion of the low blow, just to make sure.
From the referee to be careful.
And then you always get to see their reaction.
Sheridan still has plenty of time.
That's
You
great.
know it was. You got your time.
It's good stuff.
Take your time.
The people love it. All right, I should probably.
Sometimes this can be a much needed breather and a regroup for the fighter that's on the back foot.
You need a whole 5 minutes. Tap it up. Back into it. Changing hands. I don't think I saw him exchanging hands too much so far this fight.
I mean, the limbs of Sheridan just come from every angle.
Yeah, he caught another. That's like 3 body kicks, and he's caught all 3, dude. That's something I'm gonna have to look between these fights to see if he's
See what
clean
Sheridan's
that
got off
up.
his back here. Closes the guard.
Started to climb up for a triangle attempt early, but
That's crazy.
now he closes the guard.
Props to Belghazi for catching all 3 of them. This time he's actually transitioning into top control. Those last 2 punches ended up better for Sheridan. Actually, no, the first one Sheridan was on his back. He was able to transition after getting back up to the fence. He let him go. Oh, right back on? The roll, the scramble?
Sheridan takes top position
Yeah,
again.
I didn't like that. That sucks. You gave him too much space.
Owen Sheridan anticipated Belghazi trying to jump back down into the guard.
Yeah, at least he's in a full close guard.
Use that momentum to roll over the top.
Sheridan's coach is telling him to secure the round.
The nose, it looks like, of Owen Sheridan.
Had the slight advantage in the first one, didn't
It
I?
looks like something got through when he was getting caught with that ground and pound a few seconds earlier. And again, driving up, tripoding with his legs, making it difficult for Bryce to attack with his guard because he's trying to hold on to the hips of his opponent, trying to keep him away. Quick warning from the referee there for activity. Bryce looking to kick his hips out to the side, maybe attack an arm.
Hammer fist from the bottom position for Belghazi gave Sheridan something to think about at the very least.
Just 1 or 2 short elbows, Sheridan.
Bryce doing a great job of controlling the limbs. He's really not taking too many shots. He's just not able to control the limb to the point where he can start to
Wow,
isolate
granted shoulder
to
strike.
attack.
Couple of them.
See some progression here, please, gentlemen. Second warning.
Again, the ref is telling Sheridan to get more active.
Great work covering the hips by Eoin Sheridan.
Got a little bit of space,
Final
couple
10
hammer
seconds
fists. Nice, nice.
Of this second round and a couple of hammer
Belghazi's
fists
still
from
doing a
Owen
really good
Sheridan.
job of mitigating most of the
He
damage.
will finish on top again.
But Sheridan, yeah, like I said, he got his leg kick caught, side kick caught again. It's like 3 for 3 on him.
If he stays in top
So was
position,
able
he
to
can
reverse
land
the
real meaningful strikes.
grappling exchange into being on top to close out the round.
And influence the judges to give him the decision.
Third and final round.
Yeah, it's 2-1 or 2-0.
Belghazi and Sheridan
Another
take
just
down
straight up
the
shoot,
champion.
single leg, push him all the way up against the
Man
fence
from
after the
Melbourne
sprawl.
in front of a local
Still has
crowd.
his feet underneath him, but it's pinned up against it. Got a good underhook.
Body there by Sheridan.
I'm sorry, I don't know why the excited French is making me laugh. He just balled him again. What happened? I looked away for like 2 seconds.
Conversation between Sheridan and the referee again
Yeah, right.
concerning a potential low blow.
Yeah, the ref is like, if I didn't hear the cup, I'm not gonna call it. I don't know, Belghazi. I need to see you get a little bit more busy trying to score this takedown or get busy with the hands because you're down 2-0.
Maybe going to try that takedown out in the open
Yeah,
again.
immediately clinching
He
in,
doesn't get rolled through.
dodging that 1-2.
To the use of the underhook this time by Sheridan.
Belghazi trying to force the issue, grappling again.
If Belghazi can reap that outside leg, he might be able to get this fight to the floor. Again, he separates.
Yeah, you gotta get busy with the hands. 4 minutes. You got plenty of time to work with.
Exchange of jabs.
Oh,
Almost
a high
with that
kick.
front
Yeah, I
kick.
haven't seen that one.
Belghazi just doesn't seem confident with his striking, but he hustles the fight to the floor nevertheless. Sheridan's going to build back up. Belghazi finds himself on his back again. Too accepting of being on his back for me.
And into the half mount goes
Just like Dad said, too accepting of being of his back. Yeah, doesn't have much time to work with. He's down 2 rounds. Needed to stay on the feet for as long as he can, and this is gonna be rough. The ref
just that.
is kind of on his side as far as the pace goes, though. He wants Sheridan to be more active.
Against the cage.
Staying here till the rest of the fight.
And you hear Sheridan's coach, we're staying here for the rest of the fight.
Sheridan potentially looking to set up an arm triangle there
Yeah,
momentarily.
he's got both of his hands free. He's in really good position. He's past the guard now. Yeah, this is rough
Now again,
for
as a top
Belghazi.
fighter,
3
it
minutes
is
left in full
difficult
mount.
to hold top position because there's always space between limbs. You can see Belghazi pushing away and trying
Yeah,
to
he knows
easy
this
escape here. There is
being
space
a
there
bad
for him.
spot.
It's just difficult to
Covering
commit
up,
to it
showing
because you know
up,
you
out,
can get punched
out.
in the head when you remove your guard. He's doing a good job here, but Sheridan rides it and maintains the top position.
Now look, Sheridan, figure 4, got the body lock around the back. Rhys Belghazi.
The ref's putting them back into full mount. What
I
happened?
think it was fence grab.
Fence grab. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he just immediately teed off on him.
They decided that the toes or fingers were in the cage and created too much of an advantage. So reset the position.
And then he goes right back to telling Sheridan to get busy. Ooh. He's offering it back to avoid the strike.
Sheridan's going to creep that
But he's got a little bit more of his base underneath him. See if he can try to get underneath the back, maybe slip up
Sheridan
back.
looks like he's getting very high on the shoulders. If
Yeah, he is.
Belghazi's able to tripod, he might be able to shake him off. This is a better position for
Oh,
him.
using-
Although he's kind of off on the side now.
Does he completely have his back? Yeah, no, he's got the body
Belghazi in an
triangle.
awkward triangle
That's
position.
rough
Lots of
dog.
space in that body triangle, though. Belghazi could be sliding that right elbow inside.
2 minutes
the thigh
left. This
and
isn't what
driving
this
some
is
space
not
into
what the
that
French
body
crowd wants.
triangle.
That's fine. Hands in the gloves.
They're looking rough for their boy.
Get your fingers out of the gloves, James. Get your fingers out of the
Sheridan
gloves.
could be setting up a Scottish twister from here if he was in the Stevie Ray school of thought, but not yet far enough into his mixed
Okay.
martial arts journey for that.
Offering his back a little bit more to
Choke
try to
attempt here.
shell up from the
Fakes that left
strikes.
arm
Has to keep his
around the
chin
face of
tucked.
Belghazi and gives it a good
Sheridan's
squeeze. Not
going for the
unfortunate.
choke as he should.
Yeah, Bryce is doing a great job of keeping his chin tucked here. Sheridan's really
Oh.
trying to ratchet that arm
Oh,
under
face
the
strike.
neck.
Started with a short choke.
Yeah, this is rough, dude. 60 seconds left of
Right
this.
hands to try and soften up the defense. Less than a minute to work now.
Carrying all that weight.
Belghazi going to stand up here?
He's going to be able to get up? Nah, can't do it. Can't muster the strength.
45 seconds left.
Trying to channel the power of the French crowd. The French power bomb. Or what's it called? Spirit bomb?
Great control by
Wrong
Sheridan.
sport. Wrong enemy.
You can see that maybe it's because of that SBG gym being
30
so
seconds
seasoned
left. Couple
with
more
training people to be MMA
powerful strikes from on
grapplers.
top.
You can
It's looking
see
good.
Sheridan's
3-0.
thought
I like how
process
I'm
is if I don't have the submission, get to top position. It's a good learning experience for Bryce here because he's clearly a good grappler, but he's too accepting of the bottom position a lot of the time because he feels he's dangerous there.
Was it 6
10
amateur bouts
seconds left
before
and
coming
Sheridan's
to
pouring down the pressure.
the professional
Committing to
bout
some
level?
ground and pound now. He climbed to the high
This is the
mount.
second fight.
Try and get a finish in these final few seconds. To
Pretty
the
good.
judges' scorecards, we will go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds
Nice
of
hat.
action, we go to our judges' scorecards. All 3 judges saw this bout 30-27 for your winner
Yeah,
by
3-0.
unanimous decision. Eoin Sheridan!
Let's see. All right, on to the next one. What I got? Yep. Versus Malachi Edwards. It's a short one.
A welterweight showcase up next. Here's our tail of the tape for Eoin
Europe,
Sheridan,
1
Malachi
May
Edwards.
2025.
That is not a misprint. Those are accurate numbers. This is a
Sean is yelling over me.
welterweight versus a 6'4" welterweight. 81
5-inch reach advantage for Sheridan. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He looks tall and lengthy. He's got like that Slender Man thing going on.
Real numbers. They make welterweights
all.
differently than when you were fighting for world
It's
titles
like,
in
yeah,
that
he's
weight
huge.
class.
It's
Oh.
insane. I mean, you saw them yesterday at the weigh-ins facing
play
off.
basketball.
I'm
He chose the
dwarfed by
punch
both
beat.
of these guys. It's insane the size of these welterweights. Both of them tall, rangy, and obviously used to fighting people that are shorter. So this is going to be interesting.
I am also dwarfed by these welterweights, and I was a light heavyweight. Andy Shepard is next.
Oh yeah, I forgot I need to
Ladies
skip
and
pageantry.
gentlemen, the following fight
My
is a special
apologies. If you want to check out all of the fights without my yapping and skipping through stuff, like I said, scan the QR code on the bottom right. You get access to the massive PFL fight library, fights from World Series of Fighting, Bellator, all the PFL seasons.
Right to the action.
It's good stuff. All for free. I say that, free 99.
And the range on these guys is nowhere in the
Heavy
cage
hands
that's
from
safe
Edwards
from
already.
them.
Switching stances here.
Heavy
Sheridan
feints
early.
from either side.
What's fascinating for me, Dan, is how
Left
both
hook,
of these
but
guys who are
right
clearly
cross follow-up.
outsized for the weight class, how they handle facing someone who is their equal physically, because that's not the case in most bouts.
Oh, he's. Yeah, I was about to say, they're both swinging hard. He caught him with something on top. Hammer fist.
Edwards in big
Edwards.
trouble.
Yeah, he is.
He's weak, he's wobbly, he's on his...
I did say it was a short one, didn't I? Is this it? Is he going to be able to recover? This looks rough, man. He's caught a lot of strikes. Front headlock position. Yeah, I was going to say, just take it. Oh, my God. Yeah, you just keep raining in damage, or you can take his back, go for a choke. Nah, he's swinging. Oh, Hollywood swinging. Ooh,
Somehow climbing back to his feet.
Edwards. Quite chinny, isn't he?
Sheridan not letting up.
Okay.
And a takedown from the Irishman.
Man, Sheridan's still got him hurt here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, take the back control.
Sheridan's going to pick him up and dump him.
Wow.
I think I'd be tempted
He
to
scored a
break and
lot of
strike.
damage before starting to slow it down and just take the body lock.
That
Okay, a
return
little bit of a
here from
takedown.
Sheridan. Good work by Edwards. who
Working his way to
somehow
another sweep already.
Recovers enough to be aware to stand up.
Wrapping up that right leg of Edwards with his back up against the
The man
fence, so
is
he doesn't
quite
need
hurt
that
in the
much
early goings
of
around
a
one.
base to keep his balance.
Really
It's pretty smart.
trying to clear his
Smart
head
grab.
here while he's stuck in his
Still
back
looking for the
position.
finish. Edwards.
Can't
Oh!
And it's over. Owen Sheridan.
I was just about to say Edwards though did a great job of recovery. And then he did the Fortnite emote on him too? Okay. He's still emoting.
Wow,
Damn.
that was incredibly
Damn, that was cool.
impressive. Beautiful clip left hook.
A big old right hand over it, big right overhead. That was huge.
What a performance.
That's
by
better
Owen
than if he got a
Sheridan,
choke out finish. That's way more
who
cinematic.
remains
That looks better on the
undefeated as a
gram.
pro.
Show me the replays on this. So it was a check left hook that dropped Malachi. There, look.
Nice.
Just on the tip of his
Damn.
chin. Trying to get his legs back underneath him, but he was dazed. Owen
They're
Sheridan
counter-striking.
comes in and pours the pressure on. Lands a bunch of shots, but look at that. Picture perfect.
My
And if he
EDM
didn't
said, I
have an
forgot.
81-inch reach shot, he probably wouldn't have landed it. And here's the big shots to follow. Fortunately, that big hook let
that's.
But then Sheridan was on his case, kept powering the punches in.
This is the
And that
flurry.
last shot that drops him, you can see Malachi doing everything he can to build himself back up here. But what Sheridan knew, he landed these last 2 shots. He stepped away.
Big overhand right, followed up with the left hook.
Beautiful with a capital B.
And then he hit the Fortnite mode. Then he hit the scroll wheel.
Sheriff is in town.
Okay.
I'm going
This
to
guy's
talk
cool.
to these guys. I'm excited to see what Eoin Sheridan's got to tell me. He must
Yeah, I
be
watched the
ecstatic with
interview.
that performance. What a unique prospect.
We're going to watch some of his opponent in the upcoming PFL Belfast card. It's going to be Chris Mixon.
6'5" welterweight, 81-inch reach at 170 pounds.
He got them hands.
And you can see it's not just the physical gifts. The man's got skills to go along with it.
I'm going to skip to the interview. I want to see what he's
Big respect to Malachi. He's a beast. Fuck me, he nearly came back there. I was thinking, oh, bollocks. But there you go. Caught me another nice view and fucking happy he went down.
I'm happy he went down.
So, another
Yeah, right.
tall welterweight. I mean, you normally tower over everybody that you fight, but when you have someone standing in front of you that's a similar height, did you have to change anything about your approach?
Yeah, I've been practicing my Will Flurry in my corner, the double champ, to stay low and fire when he comes in with that low kick.
Oh.
I knew he was coming with it. He did
Did the
straight
right hook,
away.
did the
I
left
gave
hook got
one
him to the
back,
body?
Then
He was
timed
already
that
out.
right hand.
Yeah, he's just showing up.
And I know you're going to want to see the finish. Let's replay it on the screens if we can, guys in the truck. I mean, it was like, how do you keep your composure in that moment where you see him reeling, you see him hurt, and you're trying to pick the right shots? Was there a moment
like
where you
Irish
thought,
cowboy?
I might
I'm
try
with
for a
it.
submission there?
Yeah, man, I went to the back. I was thinking, like, right, I'm gonna try to get the neck and strangle him here, but he started fighting the hands and nearly got the elbow inside, so I had to break. Heard me corner saying to go back to the strikes, and I let the bombs go again.
Yeah, right?
What a beautiful performance. Must feel good to
bombs
be
is
fighting in
lackluster.
Belfast, giving a performance like that.
Yeah, man, this is my first time to fight in Ireland. I've represented Ireland all across the world. But this is
Now he gets to
special
represent
moment for me.
PFL
Let's
Belfast.
go.
It's going to be great.
Ireland!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sheriff, Eoin Sheridan!
The Sheriff. Okay, okay. I like him. This should be fun. All right, let's see what Chris Mixon is all about. Which one's first? I think it's this one. The next fight. Got plenty of Chris Mixon left. And a lot of other. I love Sweden.
Chris Mixon with the longer leg.
Record of 3 wins and 0 defeats.
At moments in this fight, landed by Chris Mixon.
Where are we? Oh, they're dapping each other up. Homie hug. You love to see that? It's a split decision. Right. Let's move on to the next fight. This one's short, thankfully.
1/4 pounds. This man.
St. Louis is in the green. 3 5-minute rounds.
Okay,
Inside
last
our
Chris
PFL
Mixon fight
Smart
going up
Kick.
against
Are you
Kendly
ready?
St. Louis from the PFL World Tournament 9,
Mixon, a veteran
August
of our
2025.
PFL
Kendly is
Challenge
11-4
Series,
coming into this fight, and Chris
developmental
Mixon is
deal.
6-1.
He's done a little bit of everything. Amateur and pro boxing career, very limited pro boxing. He's 1-0 so far. Wrestled in high school, well-rounded fighter.
That jab that he's established is going to be a key in this fight. You can see that height and reach advantage. I mean, just size overall would you say for Mixon.
But it is Kendly St. Louis with incredibly long arms. Can he eliminate some of those?
The crowd's already. Woo!
St.
Oh
Louis,
my
by the
God.
way, is used to training with
Yo, stop serving alcohol, dude.
primary training partner for
Oh my lord. Alright, here for St. Louis already to start off. Alright, let's see what Mixon's got. I think it's the first time I've seen him going up against somebody that's probably the first issue grappling. He seems to be. He looks stronger at least. Just looking at him.
He's constantly in on a takedown. But Kendly St. Louis has prepared Gadji really well for that fight, so you've got to expect him to have some really good
Little bit
checkdowns
right hand over the top.
that he can use against Mixon. Looks like St. Louis came over the top with that right hand there.
Looked like we got the better of that exchange just there. Outside leg kick again. Mixing up.
Yeah, that was nice.
Little shuffle.
Oh, Mixon's got some back, got some ink on the back now. He went and got real edgy.
To attack that calf, and I think that last kick really hurts him.
He's banged already so far.
Ooh,
Doesn't take many
big
more than that.
right hand. Lewis with the level change, shot for a single leg, has the pin. Mixon keeping his base underneath him, using the hands to block knees, breaking out. Good job. McKinley's definitely pushing pace. Still coming forward, walking him down, broad day. Okay, nice, give him some space back. Mixon likes that right hand to the body.
Which is going to keep Mixon on his back foot a little bit, make him hesitant to overcommit to punches.
Got like a little bit of a built-in level change to it.
The thing is, because St. Louis can strike as well.
Okay, nice. That's a mix-up from St. Louis. You couldn't tell if that was coming to the body or high.
Every time he moves forward.
Kind of landed on Mixon's shoulder. Wow. Mixon giving a lot of respect to the space control of Kendly. See how he just kind of like got his hand all the way in there, basically just like grabbed his wrist. Doing it again. Walking him down. Back up against the fence. Gonna have to circle out. Kendly trying to cut him off. Back left hook. Here it is again, just like that little bit of like, it's not even a jab, just like that double touch in space from St. Louis. That's setting the pace.
Switching his stances here for Kenley as well.
Okay. Back left hook from Mixon that time.
Both of these guys, high win percentages. St. Louis is 11-4, Mixon is 6-1.
I think Mixon got the better of that exchange with the straight right. Another stuff of a takedown attempt. Good job. That one was better.
Coming off a win against Muhammad Berkamov.
Tag left hand. Push kick to the oblique. Yeah, St. Louis is getting active.
Because of his tattoos. He's very sheepish with the pressure of that lead foot.
Oh, straight right. You got him. Drop him. St. Louis needs to recover. Oh, back up to his feet. Damn. He dropped him like a bad habit. Okay, check right, the right hook from St. Louis fighting back, slowing Mixon down a little bit. He's still looking a little wobbly. Mixon's pushing forward. Yo, he got him again. Oh, little brother kicks. The heels. Mixon's in there, though. The elbows over the top. Now in the guard of St. Louis. Has a minute left to go. And yeah, nice with the hand.
And that's how quickly the momentum of a round can change.
Big strike over the top. Ow. Heavy hammer fist. Short elbows. Hands. The ref is asking the St. Louis to fight back. He said fight back. That's it. He gave like 10 seconds for that. And how about that? The corner doesn't like the stoppage. The ref is yelling at him, bro. Fight back. Fight back. Is his ear all messed up? What happened to his ear? He said what? Chris Costa? Oh yeah. That's the tapology. Was Chris Costa. Let him know. Very quick. St. Louis' corner did not like that stoppage, but I mean the ref gave him like 20 seconds. He said fight back, fight back, fight back. He didn't fight back. Very right, dropped him. That was basically it. He was on top of him from there.
Here's the second knockdown again. A beautiful straight punch right to the chin. Kendly St. Louis goes down. One more shot at it. Perfect timing, right on the side of the face. And then, of course, Mixon's going to follow up. And we're going to see a lot of strikes here. But look at this. Look at the leg position. The legs crossed of Kendly St. Louis, waiting for an opportunity to attack that arm. But, of course, he's double guarding. The referee felt like he needed to get in there and protect him. But he has that arm trapped. He has the legs in the right position. My goodness, I'm frustrated for
That is
him
an
now.
awful position to be in for St. Louis. He is as balled up as he could be.
Can we skip it back a little bit? Look, this arm is caught here. You can see the leg position. Look, we've got the legs crossed.
That's what St. Louis' corner is talking about. That he was trying to work something.
Chris Mixon's arm is here. It's trapped. But of course, you can see Kendly St. Louis with this double guard in this position, protecting his head. The
Yeah, it looks like he's totally wrapped up.
But I
That's what the
think
ref
that
was
Kendly
talking
said Lewis
about.
was waiting for the
Yeah,
opportunity
you see his
to
corners
finish
immediately like,
that
come
off.
on,
That
what
was a
the
bad
hell?
call by the referee, and you can see this corner team.
Yeah.
They're not happy with this commission. They're not happy with
Controversial,
this commission.
actually. A little bit of drama.
The TKO finish for Chris Mixon.
Is that his mouthpiece? Okay, I was like, what happened to you? Here,
Kenley,
bro.
St. Louis.
All right, sorry.
You understand?
Like I said, apologies if you want to check out all of the pageantry and all that good stuff. You can check out the PFL mobile library or PFL mobile app for the fight library without me yapping over it in the bottom right. I am going to start this
big
fight.
advantage with a 77.5 to 72. We'll see if Cory Anderson uses that size advantage.
All right, John, got over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on up. Handle your business. Let's go.
Referee is Mike Beltran. The first of a possible 5 rounds in this Bellator MMA Light Heavyweight World Grand Prix quarter-final matchup.
Stalwarts. One of the strongest. And like, I will.
All right, gentlemen.
Right back.
First round. Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Handle. Let's go.
Bell round 1. They are sporting the Grand Prix gloves. It's Anderson with the red tape, Yagshimuradov with the blue tape. These tournaments create a high level of continual challenges as the winners advance through the brackets. These MMA fighters, John, embrace this type of competition and validation of their abilities. It's the type of tournament that will indeed change your life.
You're looking for those challenges, and you're looking for those targets. And the one thing that
lead right uppercut lands for Yagshimuradov.
The one thing the tournament does, it gives you that target from the beginning.
And Yagshimuradov targeted Anderson's face. Calf kick to the lead leg of Anderson. Anderson trying to return the favor. Minute gone in the first round. Again, the winner of this fight will meet Ryan Bader, who was with us tonight here at the Mohegan Sun Arena.
He's just 10 on 10, Cory.
nice touch by Cory Anderson, just working and getting the range. You get a guy like Yagshimuradov who moves so much in the fight, you have to be able to be nice and calm and just wait for those moments where that comes into your range and you fire.
Anderson has split a pair of fights with UFC light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz, and now wanting to become a Bellator MMA champion for the first time, but needs to get past Yagshimuradov here in the quarterfinals. Winner will face Bader in the semifinals, and then of course in our main event tonight, Vadim Nemkov, newly minted as the 205-pound champion, defending the title for the first time against Phil Davis, looking to become the first ever Bellator MMA two-time light heavyweight champion. That's a rematch. Anderson back to the center of the cage.
There's that right hand that Yagshimuradov will throw so often and so violently. That's what Cory has to be careful of. That's why Ryan Bader was talking. You got to move to your right because you want to be able to take some of the power off of that shot and make it have even more distance.
And Anderson running out of space, looking for that takedown, defended well by Yagshimuradov along the fence, midpoint of the first frame.
This, as far as a tactic for Cory Anderson, is really smart because Cory does have a huge gas tank. He is a cardio monster. He doesn't get tired in fights, and so make Yagshimuradov carry your weight, make him have to use his arms to pummel inside, to control you. All of that will pay dividends as this fight goes on, especially since it's 5 rounds. Nice knee to the inside by Cory.
Nice short right uppercut again as Yagshimuradov really wants to establish that right uppercut. These two made their professional MMA debuts a year apart. Yagshimuradov in March of 2012, Anderson in March of 2013, and on the exit, that right uppercut again by Yagshimuradov.
But it missed. The one thing, if you were looking at that clinch work against the cage, the head positioning of Cory Anderson was key in what he was doing.
We've talked about the head games that Anderson plays with himself, John, believing in himself more, and now, of course, a father for the second time, knowing the opportunity that that awaits him here in this tournament. He has all the tools to win it. Every fighter in this tournament had the tools to win it coming in.
Absolutely. Nice counter strike by Cory. Dovlet going after that big right hand again. He needs to set that thing up.
Under a minute remaining here in the opening round. Both of them going for the kick. High kick just missing for Anderson.
That right there is exactly what you want to see from Cory. Straight jab right down, followed by a straight right cross. Keep those shots clean, right down the middle. They're going to get there fast.
Final 30 seconds of a tactical start again. High stakes. Collecting that all-important data. You can pick up on any tells that you may have studied on tape. There's a spinning heel kick.
Knocked Cory. Did not land clean, but it definitely rattled him a little bit. You can see that Cory felt that.
And Yagshimuradov, man, really winding up with that right hand.
All right, gentlemen, second round. Ready to fight? Ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
Bell, round 2 scheduled for 5 in the light heavyweight world Grand Prix quarterfinals.
That's a heavy outside leg kick. That hurt.
Kicks off the second round with a kick to the lead leg of Anderson.
And I totally forgot to record my
taken
my
aback by the
separate track for
magnitude
the
of the
first two
moment,
fighters.
or the
But shouldn't
spotlight
have
came in
ruined
here very
anything for you
calm,
guys.
cool, and
The viewing
collected, and
experience.
has gone about his business, John.
Gone about his business. That was a very nice kick to the body. You see Yags sitting there tapping it like, oh, go ahead, hit it again. That just tells you, oh yeah, it landed, I felt it.
Single leg,
Anderson
got him,
looking to secure the
or at least
takedown.
pushing him up against the fence.
official scorecard belongs to Big John,
Yeah, I
but
can try to slip his leg out.
opening round to Anderson.
Damn, Cory's like a
Looking
pit bull.
for the takedown, well defended by Yagshimuradov.
Very well
Got his
defended.
leg
The reason
back,
for that
but still
10-9
has the
Anderson,
pin.
he landed
Ow.
the
So
bigger
it's a good
shots
shoulder strike in
during the
response to
round.
the right
You
hook to the body.
Yagshimuradov had that, probably the biggest shot with that kick. It was the volume that Anderson was able to put on it. Again, look at the head position, Morrow. That is so important in this position against the cage. When you are using that head as a third arm and making your opponent have to move their head side to side, it weakens their
I love the way Big John just described that, using the head as a
And I gotta
third
say,
arm
Anderson, when it comes to studying tape, man, this guy knows how to break it
for
down.
leverage and position in the
He
grappling
studies
cage.
his opponent's footage to the point where he knows
Good,
what
I like
they're
that. I'm
going
gonna
to
use
do,
that.
because they always
Okay,
give certain
good sweep
elements
attempt from
of
Cory.
that
Yagshimuradov
coming up, but just talking to him
flipping out,
about
getting his leg
fighting,
back.
he has a high
Look at
fight
Cory
IQ.
staying active.
Very high fight IQ. He's super smart about everything.
Ow, hard knee to the body.
He knows exactly where he wants to go with the fight.
Ooh, good elbow on the way out. He caught it with that one.
He
That was
just
good.
has to go out and execute.
And our bantamweight champion, Juan Archuleta, he's enjoying the proceedings here tonight at Bellator 257. He is getting ready to defend his title against Sergio Pettis. That's coming up in the month of May as Bellator MMA maintaining an incredible pace here. And
Anderson, a lot of activity with the feints on the way in, but Yagshi not falling for any of it. Caught him with the right hand.
Very nice movement. Good head movement by Cory. Nice
Ooh,
feints.
yeah, he stuck him with that straight left.
Yagshimuradov,
Yeah.
when he's planting his feet,
He's doing a good
notice
job.
he's staying kind of still. There's no head movement. That's giving Cory the ability to
Inside leg
kind of
kick.
tee off on it.
I didn't see the full first round. It looked like Anderson was pushing pace in space just like he is here. Yeah, it's a big heavy left hand. Push kick to the body, straight left jab, mixing it up.
I love how calm
A lot of
Yagshimuradov
activity.
is. This is exactly the way he was. When I was refereeing, I mean, he was out there. It was almost like he was falling asleep at one point, and then he exploded. I'm like, man, this guy he's just
That
relaxed.
leg kick, taking a lot of space. But yeah, like Big John just said, Yagshimuradov
always looked like he was just
just really, he looks like a focused counter striker. Yeah, that was heavy hands. That was a good one. Slowing Cory down. Shoot in. had the space to push him up against the fence, whether or not he got the single leg fully. Okay, now he's got a full double leg, it looks like.
He's digging that underhook.
Yeah.
It's a nice job by Yagshimuradov to defend. Cory now switching to the single leg. He wants to run that pipe, turn him out. This is where these guys coming from places like Turkmenistan, Russia, they're so good in the wrestling game. They're very difficult to take down. Nice job by Corey Anderson to get the fight there.
Anderson telling us he's always prepared to take his opponent down because that's what he's good at, and it's been a struggle, but he did secure the takedown against Yagshimuradov. Final minute of the second in full mount. Ground and pound here, an opportunity for Anderson, as of course Yagshimuradov just
awful spot for
keeping himself as close to Anderson's body
trying to use the
as
fence.
possible.
Corey took his time. He was like listening to the ref or his corner for a second. Heavy elbows over the top now.
Since Yags is trying to pull him close, he just
Yags. If we call him Yags, I like that. Ooh, ow. Nasty elbows. Mixing them up left, right. He trying to use Corey's body to shield himself. Corey trying to get the space away. Yeah. Get the space back. Ow, ow. More elbows. Nasty, heavy elbows over the top. He has way too much space to work with. Hellacious ground and pound. Ow. Nasty cutting elbows.
That's why you're seeing Yags starting to move right now.
Woo. Yep, turning away to show, gave up his back to try to avoid the strikes, but that's real naked choke territory. That's a rough spot to get saved by the bell. But he got saved by the bell.
Bell goes to begin round 3 again.
A little bit of a glove touch. Anderson right back to it. Look at the pace, man. Feinting activity with the hands. Tries to shoot for another single leg. He actually shrugs it off, but he's pinned up against the fence. Corey shooting for another one. He like Tokyo drifted into the cage going for that single leg. Yeah, that was crazy. Corey's coming at him like a pit bull.
That's what he's doing right now in the cage.
Back up against the fence. Yep, another one. Easy to tee up on that. Just trying to drag him down. Yep, there it is. Got him. Yep. Corey's going to look to pass the half guard to get right back into another ground and pound situation. And Yags knows I can't get back to that spot, man. This is rough. Already tried to get his base back underneath him. Doesn't want to get flattened out up against the fence. Yeah, here comes the elbows again over the top.
Great body positioning. He's able to trap the arm like he is right now.
Hasn't completely passed the guard yet, but he has his left arm free yet again. Going to be able to score. No. Yags has, couldn't keep that handcuff on it for long enough to avoid that hammer fist. And then eventually started to give up his back to avoid the strikes.
Here he's trying to do the same thing to Yagshimuradov in the
now he's got a little bit of a handle on Corey's left arm. Yeah, he gets free again. Scary strikes again. Heavy strikes. 3.5 minutes left. Almost flattened out. More ground and pound. Past the guard. Rough. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of this. This is rough, man. He might not be able to survive this. I don't think he... Yeah, gave up his back. Anderson is just... Oh my...
Corey just needs to be very smart, target his area, and hit it with power.
Anderson seeking his 7th knockout win.
Okay, yeah. He'll try to shield himself with Anderson's body, but this is rough. The ref can stop this. This has been like 30 seconds of this, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
Corey Anderson advances to the semifinals against Ryan Bader.
All right, Cory ain't no slouch. That is the current reigning light heavyweight champion of the PFL. So, yeah, he's gonna be outmatched going up against Tyson Pedro. Oh, did I not change the overlay? I'm such a scrub. I messed it up.
And our Big John.
Okay, no, I did. I should change the overlay.
Gonna enjoy a few words.
What up, Cory? All right, next fight. I think. Let me see. Did I put him in the right order? Notes. Kind of a hollow. Although we're running out of time, so I think I'm gonna have to we'll skip ahead. Let's go ahead and watch the fight against Impa Kasanga Day. Then if we have time, we'll come back to watch a little bit. Wait, no, that one's short. That one is really short. Let's watch this.
Number 7 ranked Dovlet Yagshimuradov meets Maciej Rozanski.
Take a look at the reach. That 72-inch Yagshimuradov is a very explosive, fast switch.
Dovlet Yagshimuradov. Dovlet Yagshimuradov. 5 times real quick. Say that 5 times real quick. Dovlet Yagshimuradov. This is fun. The names are fun to say. Alright. This fight is 300. Maciej Rozanski. This is from October 2023.
Lost both fights, but now has bounced back with 2 consecutive wins, including an impressive win over Julius Anglixis at Bellator 292 in March.
That was a great win against Anglixis. And yeah, he came into Bellator and they put him in the deep end of the pool against Cory Anderson right away. But he's a smaller light heavyweight, but he's fast, he's elusive, he's got a ton of spinning attacks, and he's got power with speed.
And he's one of the favorites at that. The murderer's row of talent at American Top Team. I mean, we wax poetic about it every show. It bears repeating. They are just that good. And he's a guy who is always keeping everybody happy and light and always there to do whatever it takes, including what he's doing right now.
Exactly. You know, a bunch of guys that are foreigners there just light up the room there, and he's one of them. He's a guy that will help you in any way. He'll be your sparring partner. He'll help you when
okay, yeah, it looks like Yags is ceding control of some pace and space yet again, like he did against Anderson, trying to counter-strike. That's what the counter-strikers do. But I forget exactly who it was that said that if you're a counter-striker, you're always losing until you're not, which is pretty apt. Just because you are going to be giving up a lot of the cage control, you're going to be letting the opponent load up on volume strikes, which looks good on the scorecards for judges. But yeah, you got to pick your spots right and have a lot of confidence in your striking. Yeah, it looks like heavy hands, a heavy cut, with an uppercut.
When you talked about it in the tail of the tape, he feels he is going to exploit his reach advantage, use his boxing game, but here's Yagshimuradov connecting with some hard shots.
Yeah, but when a guy understands footwork, he can take that range and that distance and make it work for him.
And that's what Yagshimuradov is doing, lateral movement left and right, now circling to the right. 2 minutes elapsed here in the first round. Rozanski out of the...
Ooh, the right overhand on the end of that combo.
You know, it's funny, his nickname is Spartan, and of course, Bellator 300, we'll hear more about that coming up in our open, but a fitting nickname for an event number 300.
Looking pretty similar as it was against Anderson, though, so far as Rozanski pushing the pace. Actually, he's getting a little bit more busy. Getting off on that lead leg.
Did you see what he did with his leg? That was a back kick.
Yes, and a heel
they get a level change into the overhand again. Or at least the head movement. Okay.
Rozanski having a little bit
trying to stay light on the feet, circling away, trying to keep some space.
He wants to set his feet. Good intentions.
Wants the space to work. They're definitely a counter striker.
You're absolutely right. When you're got a guy that keeps on moving, don't try to hit.
Doesn't look very rushed to try to force any of these engagements.
Stationary target the body.
It seems pretty comfortable on the back foot, with on the outside of the cage, like the outer ring.
Rozanski moves to his
He's chilling.
Right, Rozanski looking to use that jab as a blinding technique.
Ooh, that's another left hand. That was with the left overhand that time. That one hurt. You see he's getting a lot more space in the center cage. Spinning wheel kick at you.
He's fast when he wants to be.
Landed with the body, landed on the body. Got it. Not so much damage, but he's just letting Rozanski know he's got it. The judges like it too. That was good.
Yagshimuradov is doing a great job with his head movement.
Light combination into the outside calf kick, almost took Rozanski's leg out from underneath him. And then just the raw one, straight up. There's another one.
Right down the middle, and that's why you're seeing Yagshimuradov have such.
What do you call it? What's the MMA term when you throw without feinting behind it or to open it up? Just naked?
Picking up those steps, utilizing the real estate of the cage, and the right uppercut by Yagshimuradov.
Oh no, did that land to the body? That hit it on the jaw. Okay.
This is the one place that
yeah, I don't think Rozanski's been liking some of these strikes. He's trying to get back in blood. You can see the pace starting to pick up a little bit, like he's starting to fall behind. Bagging with the jab.
1, 2, 3 punch combination from Yagshimuradov. Overhand right lands for Yagshimuradov. Rozanski following him, not cutting
The
it
shake,
off.
takedown stuff from Różański.
Look for Yagshimuradov to start looking towards that uppercut.
Yags he's mixing them up. There's the uppercut again. With that time. Hand right. And he's starting to find his spots now. He's starting to engage with some heavy shots.
Naked shot by Yagshimuradov does take
Yeah, naked shot, just as he said.
Time will run out before Yagshimuradov is able to exploit this advantageous position.
Okay.
Yagshimuradov started as a karateka, wanted to
Might give him the edge in that first round just because of the more significant strikes, even though he was giving up control of the pace and giving up a lot of space in the cage. You do always give the higher heuristic is always significant strikes and damage. Even though controlling pace, that don't really mean much if you ain't doing much with it.
That's what his corner was basically telling. You can see that you're going to have to go after. You can't let him
leg
that
kick.
freedom of range. But the one thing that I'm seeing from Yagshimuradov.
Oh, he caught him with that. He almost flipped him. He hurt him there. Różański's not pushing on him. He's not on him. Oh, he caught him again with that right hand, but he responded. Oh, he's swinging, dude. Oh, yeah. Look at Yags just circling from coast to coast, though. You can tell he's still hurt. Defensive shoot. And now he's in a good recovery position. Might even be able to convert into some damage. We'll see what he does with the offensive grappling. But this is a defensive shoot just because he needed to recover. But this is a good spot to get your wits back about him.
Polish power himself. So let's see Różański now with a BJJ black belt, has 9 submission wins, so is comfortable off his back, John. Last submission win came back in 2020 with the Von Flue choke.
Very nice. Nicely done, but you can see he's using an open guard, but he's trying to move his hips. Yagshimuradov just staying centered on him.
He's in the wrong position for a Von Flue now, but
just a little.
If he attacks the neck, maybe Yagshimuradov.
Well, as you're seeing Różański trying to take it off.
Heavy shoulder strike, or was that an elbow? Close to elbow.
Big elbow landed by Yagshimuradov.
Or elbow.
Yagshimuradov wants to posture up and
looking to score here. When he gets an opportunity to. Różański doing a good job of locking up these wrists.
See, here's that type of position when you're talking about Yagshimuradov got hurt by Różański. But now, Różański on his back, he's taking more and more shots, and he's just slowly and systematically allowing Yagshimuradov to take the round over from him. He needs to figure out.
Oh, this is definitely Yags' round.
Able to get that submission. Let me either go for the reversal or get my butt back to my feet.
Yeah, he told us too that loss to Carl Moore, what it taught him. I mean, you have to be ready for anything. It is mixed martial arts,
short
but he
elbow.
felt that he
A little bit of a score there.
Yeah,
Różański is doing a good job of mitigating most of the massive damage he could be taking, but he needs to be, still needs to try to figure out a way to get a base underneath him. Yags is making him carry so much weight.
Reverse sweep or get it back to its feet, and there now it's got the hooks in.
Got the
butterfly hook.
He's got the butterfly hooks in, but he keeps allowing Yagshimuradov.
Can the elevator go up though, John?
Yagshimuradov's doing a great job of having heavy hips. Every time you see Różański start to try to elevate him, he just allows his hips to get very heavy. Różański can't move him. So from what I'm seeing, he's not able to elevate.
Hand free for a second, couple of hammer fists. Różański right back in with the underhook. Back up to his feet. Ate a couple of strikes for it.
But great effort by Różański to say, you know what, I got to get out of here. That's exactly what.
2 minutes left to work with for Różański. Look at him, he looks exhausted, propping himself up with the left hand.
In the striking department at a 50.
Or maybe not exhausted is the right way to say, but he's just like, heavy breath. You see he has a little bit more gas. Circling out, back to the feet, 90 seconds left. Right to respond to that push kick with the straight left.
See if Różański can start moving.
Out.
Yagshimuradov back
Exchanging
towards that
jabs.
fence. That's where he's had the most success.
Yeah. The Yags is chilling here, dude. He knows he's like, I can get my breath back. I like counter punching. I'm ahead on the round. I'm up like 2-0. I feel like I won the first round in this. Definitely I'm winning this one.
Body kick by Różański.
Nice clean body kick by Różański that had power on it. It's going to take some starch away from Yagshimuradov.
And Yagshimuradov hasn't been the same since he tasted the power.
Yeah, he's a counter striker.
Rozanski in terms of engaging in the
I don't know if you caught him clean with that left hand on the way in. Definitely whipped with the overhand right. Okay, body kick to the left side.
You're absolutely right. And I guarantee
He's mixing it up. Body kick to the left, then there was an outside lead kick to the right, then there was another kick to the rear leg to the left.
He's going to start to get up and say, hey, I don't care how much you're moving. I need you to throw, and I need you to be offensive.
Well, Rozanski said his boxing would prove to be advantageous, has had moments of success here in round 2. As we go to the third and final round of this duel.
Anybody got throwing any spinning crap? Any jumping knees? No shenaniganery? Ooh, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, dude. Do something. Wheel kick, head kick. A little something.
So much great action
some.
your way here tonight as we get set for the third and a final round between Dovlet Yagshimuradov with the red tape around those commemorative golden gloves and Maciej Rozanski with the blue tape around his gloves, and they start throwing their gloves.
That's what you need to see Yagshimuradov do. He needs to start opening up with those combinations that got him, were so successful for him in the first round.
How do you have it here going into the final round, John, on your unofficial scorecard?
I have Rozanski needs to do something special in this
Yeah, he's
round.
definitely down 2-0. He needs to knock him out.
Up 2 rounds to 0.
I agree, Big John. I concur. Wow. A high leg. The high kick was going to the heavens, bro.
Keeping his attack boxing centric. The textbook 1-2 needs to move his
Wow, he caught him with a short elbow on his way in.
Yagshimuradov.
I think that was an elbow.
He doesn't take on the center line. He just kind of.
Okay.
He kind of.
Nice body work from Rozanski, starting to mix it up.
Just like absorbs the shot.
Definitely needs to continue to push pace and space, man. Last round, go for broke. I mean, I say that. It's really easy for me from behind the mic. Like, he's not just getting tagged in the nose on his way in. But he does need to continue to push. Defensive level change. Got the single leg from Yags. Pinning Rozanski up against the fence. Wow, he's got, oh, man, big slam. Ooh! I was like, which way you going to slam him? On his face? On the back? He just tried to break his nose with it. Big slam. 3.5 minutes left. Close guard. Open guard. Trying to get his left leg underneath the right of Yags. And he to do so. Right back to like guard. He's getting tagged. He's trying to get his legs underneath Yags. You see that? He's got his left leg in the better spot, or the spot he wants. The ref is telling Yags to keep working.
But in this position, you got to go back to that second round.
Yeah, Rozanski needs to get back up on his feet and try to score a knockout or something. I don't know. How's the BJJ? You going to be able to score some sort of submission? Nasty. Scrambling as soon as Yags got that right hand free. A lot of space. This is a dangerous spot for both of them. He can get hit with the heel kick, like the little brother kick. Yeah, just like that. He's got control of one of the heels. Now he's going to try to grab the other one and then jump all the way across it. Yeah. Unable to completely pass the guard. Good job from Rozanski, keeping him between his legs. But he wasn't able to get back up on his feet. Trying to pass the guard. Yags thing. Yeah. Keep his back up against the fence. Oh my goodness! Stomp. Oh yeah. Yeah, the heel kicks up against the fence. Now he's got. He almost had his left arm. Yags got it out of there. Right back on top.
Into the guard, comfortable there. Rozanski not really coming up with much as far as any type of submission attempt.
Less than 2 minutes left for Rozanski.
Get a little bit of a position on Yagshimuradov.
Every shot over the top. Rozanski with double overhooks. Or underhook on the right side. Overhook on the left.
Yagshimuradov squares right back up.
Trying to keep those wrists locked up so he can't get scored on, but he's in danger for some short elbows in short order. Yep. Right hand from Mag. Yeah, Rozanski needs to be more proactive. Do you have no time left? I mean, obviously he's tired carrying all this weight, getting caught with strikes. I don't know.
those shots that
And
Yagshimuradov
crafty.
is landing. They're clean and they're hard.
Under a minute left in the fight. Rozanski being maneuvered to the cage in no position. He wants to try to wall walk up to his feet, but
Got right hand
Yagshimuradov
over
will
the
try
top.
to keep the pressure on him from top position.
Yagshimuradov doing a great job of taking away that post.
Crowd doesn't like it. The crowd's booing.
That's why he remained where he was at.
The boo birds are out.
Crowd getting a little restless, but Yagshimuradov,
Yeah, he's working them.
Rozanski grinding away.
Definitely gonna be a
Wants to
3-0.
secure
Here's
his
a victory.
third consecutive win while sending Rozanski to
I also have the tapology,
his
so I got
first
to spoil that.
two-fight losing streak. And
Okay, and after this, we're gonna go ahead and step over to. We're gonna move down to Alex Lahoré, who's gonna be fighting Rhys McKee. We're gonna watch a couple of their fights each, and then we're gonna move to the next fight after that. Don't let me distract y'all. The PFL Belfast card, the undercard will be starting in less than just about half an hour. I think you scan the QR code in the bottom right to get to the PFL mobile app so you can figure out where to watch it. I think it's going to be on ESPN app and ESPN2, if I am reading this correctly. Pretty nasty. You got Rozanski cut up in that last round.
A little bit off of the shoulder, but it was the takedowns of Yagshimuradov that really changed this fight.
Yeah, see, this is one I was like, where are you going to drop him? On his face, on his back? He could have slammed him. Like, ooh.
Yagshimuradov says, I don't care, I'm going to put you where I want you.
Yeah, got away with the cage grabbing anything and everything.
Just dominated.
Yeah, nasty work to close it out. That's the one that cut him up? Wow, yeah, that was it right there. Oh, the humanity. Damn. It started leaking real quick, too. Right at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go now to your three judges. Your first, Derek Cleary, scores it 30-27, while judges Wade Vieira and Hadi Muhammad Ali sees it the same 29-28. All three have it for the winner by unanimous decision.
By unanimous decision. There you go. Good stuff, good fight.
For Dovlet Yagshimuradov as he defeats Maciej Rozanski. Rozanski has lost 2 in a row for the first time in his career, but Yagshimuradov improving to 21-7-1 and moving over the 500 mark inside the Bellator MMA cage. He's now 3-2.
Okay, now we're moving to Alex Lahoré. I'm doing these in the right order, or at least a decent order. I don't even know. Yeah, let's go with this one. It's so short.
Newcastle on January 27th. Tickets on sale from November 20th.
Okay, Alex the Killer King Lahoré. What do we got? Do we have a reach? Let's tell the tape. We got the gambling odds though. That's way more important, isn't it?
Both have knockout power, huge finishes on both their records.
Lahoré in the red gloves. Is it not politically correct to just say he's the black guy? Do I get in trouble for that? Whatever, man. Black guy in the red gloves. It's Alex Lahoré, who's going to be going up against. Yeah, Rhys McKee. And a catchweight bout, co-main event.
We've seen him at middleweight as well, but here in the welterweight division, he looks loose early on in this one.
Certainly looks loose. There was an intense stare down. We did a press conference yesterday, and they had a stare down where they had plenty of words to say to each other face to face. But both, they respect the skills, the talents that they both possess, the experience as well, what they've achieved across Europe.
Both switching styles, trying to find their
This fight in particular is from November 2023. Octagon 48 versus Eoin Sheridan.
But I feel like they're trying to work each other out. Just feels like it could explode at any moment.
Oh, overhand right, just
okay,
misses.
yeah.
Surdu
Whipping heavy with
really
that.
showed us his fight IQ against Maciej Curtis. Many times when you watch his fights, you're just thinking about those big finishes.
He got caught with that left hand check, left hook, looked like on his way in, trying to engage with his jab. Looks like he's working with a reach disadvantage in this fight. I didn't see the teletape. I saw who's the favorite of the betting though. Nice inside leg kick, pretty snappy with that.
Control there, just moves back, understands range so well.
Good activity.
Just looks the intention he's got on his face.
Okay.
Big left hand there, though, from Lahoré.
Yeah, certainly training out at Ankos MMA in Poland. Absolute row of killers over there. But again, since Lahoré has joined Great Britain,
Heavy lift with that inside left
the
kick.
complete martial artist we always thought he could be, right? You saw that with the Eurachek fight. And even the Kristofic ones, the adjustments he makes, that doesn't get so frustrated.
He is whipping a lot here.
Rounds in the gym. Oh,
Nice
the combination. Worked his way in with the jab, then went to the body and came back high.
That Jim Great Britain top team with Brad Pickett and the amount of
Combo from
world-class athletes over there, it's done nothing but good for Lahoré.
Yeah, Lahoré's looking great. His balance looks a little bit off when he throws those low kicks. Kind of leans back a little bit. Apart from that, he's looking, you know, in control. There's that low kick again.
Yeah, check right hook after he throws that inside leg kick.
Them up a little bit and concentrate on the
Surdu
hands
is changing
Surdu
stances.
not really kicking yet.
Different look.
But he's looking a bit to trying to find the range. They're both trying to find. Well, there they get a nice jab back and forth. Overreach from Surdu. No one even thinking about looking for a takedown yet. But cagey start from these two. Active but cagey.
Respectful. That's what I would say.
Yeah, both getting a
because I
feel
think
for each other.
Like we can see or feel, it could change at any moment, could end at any moment with the power that both these possess.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to.
I just like how Surdu, he's very
didn't mess up though.
Uses both arms very differently, so he's very aware that his, you know, unilaterally. I don't know what the word is.
Ambidextrous, basically, he's completely. Yeah. I know
Oh yeah, Surdu with how he just completely just switching stances like seamlessly.
With both, so he's not, you know, stuck in the way. He lifts the left leg, lifts the right arm. Every single inch of his body he can use separately, which is a
Starting
great.
to see Lahoré slowed down with the activity, engaging
to
here.
maintain position in the center of the cage.
That was another oblique kick on his way in.
The lead leg of Lahore.
But this first round is going to come down to one connection. This is a nice shot
Top,
from
body
Surdu, up
to
and down,
right to the body.
going to the head, changing levels. Minute and a half left. Nothing really that significant has landed. So
anything significant in the pocket there. But he looked pretty confident.
1 minute 20 seconds of round number one. Haven't been able to take my eyes off this at all, really. High level stuff from both these guys.
Top is responded to.
Surdu as well. Born in Moldova, made home in Romania.
Switching from Surdu again.
To speak the language, literally in school.
Caught him on the way in. Oh, but he's pushing forward. He caught him with something heavier. Damn, look at the flurry. Oh my goodness. Oh, he got dropped. He got him with the body.
He wished for it, he got it, and he finishes Lahoré here inside a round.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
That's why the video was so short, huh?
After 4 minutes.
Okay, let's skip to another one. See if how much time we have for another Lahoré fight. Let's see the order. Yes, this one. Okay, let's see. I see the reach advantage. Oh wow, what is that? 12 centimeters? 14
this
centimeters?
next battle is a co-main event.
That's a nice jacket,
of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the super welterweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. The trained mixed martial artist with a professional record of 24 wins and 10 losses. He stands 185 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 79.6 kilograms.
This is from Braves
representing
August 2024.
And Great Britain top team. And fighting out of France. Please welcome Alex the Killer King.
Damn, bro. I want this guy to hide me up when I go to the grocery store. All right, skipping up. Sorry, the way he's screaming, bro. I have to skip. We're running out of time for the badge. I would say scan the QR code to get to the PFL mobile app to check out these fights without me yapping and skipping over it, but this fight is in the library. This is one of the
more heavily muscled, typically gives you
before
an
he
advantage
falls
in
under the
first
PFL
round.
umbrella.
Not so
But
much
still good
rounds
information.
2 and 3.
Saying that, he hasn't had to test that theory
Solid
out
outside
when he
leg
has
kick
been
that
a
time.
winner, because every
There's
one of
another
his
one.
finishes have come in the
Triple.
first round.
The trilogy set it up. Then he come back up to his feet with the uppercut. Oh, yo, this is lit. What the hell? Oh. Damn. Okay.
Stoimanov's
Stoimanov's manages to end up on top, but he's got the worst of that exchange.
Stoimanov took threat. Took 2 calf kicks. The third one dropped him. Popped right up. Showed the heart of a
He
Bulgarian
got-
warrior.
he
and
ate an
turned it
uppercut.
around.
Okay, but yeah, he's on top.
Think about it from Stoimanov. We know just how dangerous Lahoré is. 12 of his finishes coming by way of KO or TKO. We saw what he did to the former champion, Marcin Bandal.
He's got an overhook. He's looking to grab that wrist, jam it down, throw his legs up, and triangle his opponent.
Between them, they have 26 first-round finishes, Kieran. That's crazy stats.
Big question
I see the
now.
defensive wrestling, defensive grappling chops of Alex Lahoré, how he works his way out of this bad spot. Already hasn't been taking too much damage from what I've seen in my peripheral vision.
Staying off the
Nice
fence
full
for
guard.
now.
Close guard, typically
Close
a
guard,
defensive
rather.
position. Because if
Trying to
that guard
control the
opens
wrist
up,
of
Lahoré will
Stoimanov.
throw up a submission. Kieran, what a joy it is to call a veteran's
That's
fight
pretty
like
good
Alex
control of
Lahoré.
his right arm already. He's not even worried about that. This is the active square here. Fighting for control of Stoimanov's left wrist. He's trying to get it free to score. Yep, there it is. Left hand over the top.
Feet open. That's what
He's in danger if Lahoré is able to trap it in there. He go for, I believe it's an arm triangle choke.
Not taking any damage.
Especially because he's already got Stoimanov's right arm tied up.
That overhook.
In a really good spot, actually. Good defensive
more,
grappling.
I see more threats coming from bottom than from top right now.
Agreed. Stoimanov has not been able to get any shots off because Lahoré has Tom so tied up.
Stoimanov now maybe looking to drive his opponent
Got that right
forward.
arm free. Hammer fist over the top.
Good shots. May lead to a stand-up,
Making space.
And he's up.
Get back up to his feet.
Lahoré trying to split the grip right now. Digging
Stoimanov trying to stay in there.
Watch out for the submission threat from
Yep,
Lahoré.
single leg. Try to
Hasn't won by
take him down. Lahoré, good balance. Scrambling back up to the fence.
Could he add another submission? Went to
Oh, he's got his back. He's got his back.
King looking for the back. Got a hook in, maybe looking for
He's
a
going for a
broomstick
sweep.
takedown.
Beautiful.
Damn, dude, how the turntable. Look at him. Oh, he's getting way more active already. Already scoring a lot more with his control.
Lahoré starting to turn it up.
Looking for another sweep.
Brave Nation,
Stoimanov stepping out of it. Trying to break the grip.
Completely cool. He is
Here
completely
comes another slam. Trying. Nope, nope.
Big fence grab there from Stoimanov. Was able to keep himself standing.
Oh,
Trying to get in on the single leg right now is Lahoré.
lost his leg, lost his base. Lahoré's got him down.
Punches and bunches.
Doesn't have his back fully yet, but he's about to sink. Try to go for a choke. Nope. Oh, yeah, he got out in the back. He slipped out the back.
Now Stoimanov is the one putting the pressure on Alex Lahoré.
This is crazy activity from both of them so far. This is a good fight.
There is no damage yet. Reversal of position. Position doesn't count for much anymore. It's what you can do with it that matters.
Do everything he can now to try and strip the
Okay,
grip.
then try to break that grip. Hands on the grip. Hands on the break. On the way out.
Oh, big uppercut from Stoimanov.
Ooh.
These
I
guys
think
are
he got caught.
standing in
Lahoré
the
got caught.
pocket.
Another uppercut. He dropped him with the uppercut. Oh, heavy hand over the top. He's asking the ref. He's like, is he done? Do I just keep messing him up? The referee's he literally asked the ref. He's like, are you good, bro? He's done.
King is victorious and he's still cool,
That was good. That was a good finish. That was cool. Good call. Cool, calm, collected, and regal.
Beautiful finish.
Okay.
Credit to Lahoré.
Nice
Could
hat.
the referee have stopped the fight earlier? My God, yes, he could have done.
This shows you
That was a good fight.
the
That was decent
quality
stoppage.
of
You
the
gave him a chance
character of
to
Alex
respond.
Lahoré. He did not. He knew he had won that fight. Did not want to land any more shots. Here we're seeing what he came back from, and it was a lot. Taken down, ground and pounded, but he turned it around. Very nice sweep takedown. Got head height. Started landing shots from every direction. Put those hooks in. Went over the top. He was reversed briefly, but without taking any damage. And then he popped up. Huge exchange. Either fighter could have dropped either one.
Yeah, that
but
was an
that
uppercut right there.
was the end. There you see
And he's
Lahoré
looking to the ref. He's like, he's done, dog.
shots, signal to the referee. What more do you want? I'm not sure what more he wanted. I saw
That was
no
good for the ref just to give him a chance
intelligent
to
defense there.
fight back.
Ladies and gentlemen of Brave
He was
Nation, your
done.
winner, Alex the Killer King Lahoré, and you see him there in the Brave Combat Federation cage wearing his crown. What's he looking for? A title shot in France, and followed up by a title defense in his home nation of Ivory Coast.
Okay, wait for the decision. Now I'm going to switch it over to his opponent in the upcoming PFL Belfast card. It's going to be Rhys McKee. I'm going to start his fight, and then I'm going to take this short break, and then I'll be right back. We're going to do Rhys McKee, move on to J.J. Wilson, and close it out with Darragh Kenley. And like I said, I'm going to try to get out of here without taking up too much of you guys' time. The PFL undercard, the PFL Belfast undercard is starting in just under half an hour. You can scan the QR code in the bottom right to figure out where you can watch it. ESPN, ESPN2, all that good stuff.
4 minutes and 3 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by TKO due to
this ring announcer is something else.
Alex the Killer King Lahoré.
All right. We move on to Rhys McKee. First fight against Msuku. This fight is from February 2016, all the way back. BA MMA? Bama? Is it Bama or BA MMA? I don't know. It's let's keep waiting. But yeah, I think this is his second professional fight.
This man weighed in at 160.9 pounds, standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, with a professional fight record of no wins and 1 defeat. Fighting out of Iblis Ireland, presenting Alex Zulu Msuku.
That's cool name. I like that. Zulu Msuku.
His opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man weighed in at 100.
Okay, like I said, be right back.
Standing 6 foot 2 inches tall, with a professional fight record of 1 win with no defeats. Fighting out of Next Generation, Northern Ireland, presenting Rhys McKee. Your referee for this bout is Mr. Paul Nichols.
Okay, apologies that the video doesn't have a chyron letting you know who's in which gloves, but that's why I've got the little overlay here. I guess you can tell that McKee is the white guy. Not okay, anyways, let me just. Oh, nasty elbow. I don't know if he caught him with it. Pretty scary. 2 minutes left to go in this first round. Rhys McKee going up against Msuku. Ooh, okay. Telegraphed that spinning elbow on the way in a little bit, but it was a mix-up. Looks like he's been teeing off on Alex so far to start off with because he's just picking his spots, pushing forward. With the jab on the way in, on the same side, the jab, the spinning high kick. Yeah, it looks like Alex is. Yeah, you need to fight back. Yeah, caught him with that left hook on the way in. Okay. Not too much though. What was that? Didn't mean to low blow you. The response outside leg kick from Alex. Feinting with the right hand, following up with the left. Okay. Reese, he likes to fight. He likes to scrap. Middle left. Ooh. Elbow. It's pushing in with another spinning elbow engagement. That's an interesting way to push in on your way in. Is it Alex Lahoré?
Try your head forward turn. Might not side.
Okay. Had a little bit of a takedown. Got Alex back up to his feet. Breaking the clinch. 20 seconds left. Center of the cage. Tight lead leg. Continue pushing the pace, walking him down, mixing it up with the kicks, and pushing for another takedown. Shot for another takedown. He scored to close the round out. High pace, aggressive stuff. Skip Joe button because I would get shot for that. YouTube will take my whole channel. Okay. He was showing respect to the outside leg kick there, and he ended up getting stuck with the straight left, this jab. With Msuku. Reese looks like he can do whatever he wants in this fight. Emoting on him, communicating body language. Hey, he's really communicative in there. Communicative. Okay, level change with that left hook from Msuku. Now he's got a clinch, pushing up at the fence. Trying to connect his hands to get that body lock. Unable to do so. Now he's blocking the knees. Going back and trying to get the body lock to see if he's going to try to get a takedown with better leverage. Ooh, big left hand over the top. That staggered him. Reversal from Msuku. Has McKee pinned up against the fence now. Okay, another good knee. Sweep attempt. Stuff from Msuku. Back up against the fence. Reese is really proactive, though. Just in every position he's in, looking for something. Okay, good right hands, or good hands on the break of that exchange. Now, excuse me, forcing the issue. Yeah. Back to going for a body lock, trying to convert it into a takedown. Msuku doing a good job, staying active with his back up against the fence and not letting McKee get too comfortable, trying to score it. Yep, blocking the takedown, trying to step on the inside of Masuku's legs, take away his center of gravity. Good head position, staying real active, the knees. Break, 2.5 minutes left to go in the second round. This combination in response to the outside leg kick from Msuku, but McKee's like, yeah, I'm all good, bro. Still pushing forward, walking you down, broad day. Oh, did he get? Oh. Is that it? He caught him with that? The ankle to the back of the head? Dude, is he dead? He's motionless on the canvas. Somebody called it. Holy crap. Just like that? In the sound, dude, the no commentary, be able to hear everything. It's like I was hearing what's more significant sounding strikes than that, but that would just put his lights down, just drop. Okay, he's good. He's still alive. Thank goodness. What a knockout. Big knockout. 2 minutes and 51 seconds of the second round. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to get shot. It's Michael Jackson. I will definitely get whatever. All right, moving on to the next fight.
To get the submission he's looking for because...
Not all the way in there.
Guys, you understand the rules. You fight that this to make yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. Let's do it.
Against Terry Brazier.
So Chris, as we alluded to, an absolute super fight, champion versus champion. But we were talking about this beforehand. So many variables in this bout to see who could win.
There's a lot of ways this one could go. Both guys were super confident of their skills, respectful of their opponents. I expect Rhys McKee is going to want to stay on the feet. Terry will look to press that takedown in the clinch.
And the other thing here is Terry made a point of saying, I feel strong and it's my natural weight, lightweight. But immediately, as you said, doesn't want to stand with the taller McKee. Looks to get that grinding style going with the takedown immediately.
This is where Terry promised he'd be too much for
This is from June 2018.
Make him feel my pressure, make him feel my strength. He actually went so far as to say, I feel better at 155 than I did at 170. So whether he can keep it up for 3 hard rounds, both guys got to be ready for that possibility tonight.
And that's the thing that's intriguing here, Chris. Is he telling the truth, or is it talk? You know, when you cut weight to come down a division where you were so dominant. I mean, look at the way he beat Alex Lahoré, and you think, wow. And then he goes, I'm going to cut now and take on the lightweight champion.
All McKee's looking for that choke.
That's right. That is the note I wanted to say. This guy, Terry Brazier, that Rhys McKee is fighting, was able to defeat Alex Lahoré, who is going to be Rhys McKee's opponent on the PFL Belfast in just a few hours. So it should be an interesting test to see how he matches up against somebody that was able to take out Lahoré.
Force McKee to expend energy.
This is tough, Chris.
Already looking really rough for him. It's over a minute down in the first round. Already in pretty deep waters.
But he's looking for that choke again, Brazier. And this is what he did to Alex Lahoré. Slowly
McKee with the red gloves on bottom right now.
And he's doing a good job here in the opening round.
Have non-choke. They call this the wrestler's delight because you can set it up from top control. You might have that arm triangle set up on tap. Let's see what he can do with it. Can't quite tell from our angle on the monitor. McKee's going to fight it, but Terry's got the left arm in the right position to hit this. This would be huge. If he could tap Rhys McKee this quickly like this, that would be massive.
Well,
He's already has him flattened out. Yeah, well, look at the tough spot, man. He has his right arm caught up, trying to get his legs involved, trying to use the fence. Roll scramble? Okay. Oh, no, now he's got a leg lock. Yeah, he's going to be taking a lot of hellacious strikes from the top here, but he might be able to work his way to something down with that leg lock. Definitely a much more dominant position for Brazier there. 2.5 minutes left to go in the first round. Oh, yeah. There's the leg lock. Nope. Brazier's able to slip it out. Got another pin position up against the fence. McKee has a better base underneath him. Yeah, but he just gets slipped out from underneath. Yeah, just ripped down to the ground. Another takedown. Nice resist. He was going for like a front headlock. As soon as McKee addressed it, he gave up his back. Now he's going for that. McKee getting his speed up back underneath him, but yeah, still pretty solid leverage from Brazier here. McKee probably going to be looking to break and get back to the feet. Unless he's trying to transition this into offensive grappling. Nice. Okay, he's got Brazier's leg up. Nice. There you go. Good sweep. Now he's on top. Past the guard as well.
Oh, what a turnaround here.
Right? That was actually really good. Oh, yep. Gave him his back. Got the body lock, body triangle locked in. Scoring with the hands. Great position for him.
And I'll swap to the body triangle. Very smart. He didn't have clean hooks, then he went for the body triangle. He's got to play for position, though. Terry will not.
And the turns have tabled, have they not?
Guys about as tough as they come.
And we're coming inside the first minute.
But Brazier still was scoring more significant strikes so far. And McKee, I'm impressed with how he was able to work his way out of that. Now he's threatening an RNC. There it is. Oh, is he underneath the chin or is he? No, he's got a face crank. He's not underneath the chin. Is he? Is that it? Is this it? He got it. No, wait. Wait, no, he's still awake. Nah, he pushed out. He does. He's like, I don't think he had a full choke. I think it was just more of a face crank. Incredible resilience from Terry Brazier. But I'm really impressed with the grappling chop from McKee. Hands over top. Out.
Wow. What a fight.
Right.
What an opening round for our
that was good.
Event here at Bama London. Chris, that has
really exciting.
Everything. And we talked about the quality of the two champions, the super fight. Both men had their chances there, but the biggest chance probably to McKee with that rear naked. But Terry set out his stall early, didn't he?
He dropped for that ninja choke there. That's a really tricky technique. McKee stepped in, went to play leg locks. Actually was
much more significant strikes there.
But Terry's just so tough. He doesn't care. I mean, he even suffered some damage.
It was a good sweep, and the way he immediately passed the guard.
You have to really go after that guy. You have to choke him to stop him.
Had the RNC attempt. I don't know, actually. Better defense. Went for a submission attempt. I don't know how would y'all score that at home. Is that 10-9 for Brazier or McKee? You can see it going either way. This is why it's so important for fighters to just, close it out whenever it's possible. Judges, everybody can see it differently. Everybody can score it differently. Why, it's better to just knock him out or make him tap,
He's only going to do one of two things, isn't he? He's going to prove it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be skipping pageantry. We're almost here. Like I said, the PFL Belfast undercard is going to be starting in under 5 minutes. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, but I am going to be watching at least a couple of fights of J.J. Wilson and Darragh Kelly, so I get a feel of the fighters going into the main event, so I can make my prediction using the Verdict app. I should have part of PFL as well. But yeah, like I said, if you want to be watching all these fights without my yapping over it, actually this fight isn't in the PFL mobile library, but if you have access to it, scan the QR code in the bottom right. You can figure out where you can watch PFL Belfast. This is going to be happening, like I said, in just a few hours. And yeah, concentrate yourself. Okay.
Punches and then reaches for that front headlock. Really tricky pressure from Terry Brazier. This is the game plan. This is what they've trained for. They believe they'd have the ascendancy in the clinch, and then they can work to places like this. Full mount.
Dangerous times for Rhys McKee.
Yeah, he has passed the guard completely. It is a full mount. This is a rough spot, actually.
Does what he does best. Grinds away, gets you down.
But we saw him make his way out of it. He didn't make his way out of a full mount position last round. So let's see if he has something to do. Side control for Brazier. Referee is right there on top of him.
Look at that, walking off the fence.
Can I translate this?
Terry wants to make him slow down and drain the energy. He has to be ready for 3 hard rounds. That was the game plan against Alex Lahoré. That's clearly the game plan here.
And smothering Reese, skeletal McKee at the moment.
My apologies. I see you in the chat.
Could he be looking for the
here? I did not know.
He's got it. The head pressure is also really important. He brings that out. Now he goes far side arm attack. He's looking to hit that Americana. This could be tight. Oh, look at McKee go, though. Beautiful. Out the back door. Just got to turn his thumb to negate that pressure.
Okay, better base for McKee. Still has his arm trapped up in that.
This is technical.
Yeah, it was the Americana attempt.
Back and mount.
Okay, back in mount, away from the submission attempt, but still in a rough spot. Yeah, getting GMP. Got to keep the distance. All right, got to keep the distance close. The more space Brazier has like this to rain down the strikes on top. Yeah, that's rough. Okay. McKee probably going to try to roll over and give him his back to get away from the strikes. Right on top of it. Brazier kind of, ooh, yeah, he went for it. This is rough. The ref can almost stop this right now. Look at his hands. The activity slowing. McKee's starting to lose his wits, it looks like. The Brazier slowing down a little bit. Little brother kick, the heels. Okay, McKee trying to get his back up to the fence. Back up on his feet. Brazier shot in. Yep, double leg, another takedown, right back on his back. 2 minutes left in the second round. Much more solid control for Brazier here in the second.
This second round and virtually all of the first round. That cardio we talked that might be lacking doesn't seem to be that way at the moment.
Brazier's looking real good, real solid here. Oh, choke attempt. Wow, he's on him. Looking for it. He slips out. Ooh, tried to strike him on the break instead of trying to circle away and get some recovery time in. Brazier wasn't rushing in, but it's like as soon as he tried to strike, level change, single, double leg, another takedown. 2 minutes left. And McKee looks tired.
His resilience, Chris, and his determination to hang on to this title.
All right, now don't think this is going to telegraph the fight against Alex Lahoré too much. This is an older fight. This is from way back in 2018. And Rhys McKee has had, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fights.
Again, Terry gets the takedown.
Around to the UFC.
This is the thing, the more that this pace begins to wear on McKee, the easier it will be for Terry to get the positions he wants, which is why I wanted to keep busy with the punches, which is why that clinch pressure was of paramount importance, because it's not being able to match techniques or get the things you want to do.
As I was over here looking at the spreadsheet, he's back in a little bit of a better position. He's got more of his base underneath him, but you can see he's got his neck and arm trapped up in there. Brazier with a solid, there's his arm triangle.
By the way, that have flown by, and Brazier has worked that whole time here, Chris.
He's breathing heavy now, though. McKee's trapped those legs.
McKee trying to break the grip. Back up on top. If he's able to, yeah, he could potentially transition this into some sort of mount. 20 seconds left. Not much time left to work with. Uppercut on the break. Looks like a ref. Ooh, yep. Head movement from Brazier as McKee engaged with the straight right. Right back into another clinch. Another guard pull.
That's pivotal timing there from McKee, and it shows his resilience and determination because that little.
I don't know. Would you score that takedown for McKee, Justin? I'm giving that round to Brazier for sure. It's at least 1-1, possibly, probably more probably to for Brazier.
So 10 minutes in the books between these two, and it was more of the same from Terry Brazier. This is the blueprint we saw in his last two contests. A very efficient use of the takedown, the pass, the pressure, good submission attacks. McKee proved difficult to tap and got out of some really nasty slots and spots, particularly here, that mounted crucifix. McKee took some big shots, but was able to negate the worst of it, defend and get back up to the feet.
Okay, let's get back to the next
round. Gotta
round.
wonder whether or not the next.
McKee also said, we're here at the York Hallmark. He said, the fighters that have fought here before, the history, the tradition. He was so pleased to be fighting here tonight. And he's right, what an historic venue for this absolutely incredible super fight we're watching now.
This is gonna come down to energy and decision-making. McKee's gotta use that hand, that lead tool, particularly that jab. Jab to a left, dig to the body, and avoid this. This is what he wants to stay away from because the cage is his enemy in this position.
Yes, and Terry, as we said, relentless in his pursuit here. The cardio working so far. But Reese, I think, took heart from the end of that second round and the way that he managed to tag Terry. And maybe Reese thought, you know what, now's my time, Terry. He's had two really big rounds. Let's really test that gas tank here in the third.
Full mount for McKee, sliding higher here. Brazier forced to try to stand back up. Oh, big shots here from both guys. Terry's tired.
He is tired, Chris, you're right. This is pivotal now. We've still got just under 4 minutes here at the York Hall.
Emery asked us this live. No, this is a pre-fight film review of old fights leading up to what's going to be happening at PFL Belfast. Live on ESPN2. I think now the main card will start in a few hours. The undercard, you'll have to watch that, I think, on the PFL mobile app.
He's been in for 10 minutes. This can be the penalty.
That kick might have been a mistake. As you said, he was tired as well, and it gave Terry Brazier the opportunity. And you know what he's going to do from here. Two of those clubbing right hands, Chris.
Love it. You threaten the leg lock and then punched. That's the thing in the game. You can obviously threaten the leg lock and then use it to set up the pass. You got to sell different options and then
solid side to go from Brazier yet again. Scoring.
You guys have been there, and obviously.
Come on, ref. Your mom's not a glassmaker. Watch out. There you go.
This is Rhys McKee's 9th fight in Alabama. Unbelievable.
Got the arm stretched out of McKee. Another tough spot. Brazier's been mostly dominating his grappling changes in this fight.
He will probably regret when he watches this back, because he was just beginning to take control of this third and final round, and he's under pressure again because of that kick.
Terry again going to work on that far side arm. McKee trying to relieve the pressure. That's a shoulder lock he's working on here. He's got that Americana. He's got the correct grip, but McKee will do the correct thing and fight this.
Go short elbow.
Good pressure from Terry. You just got to stay with the position. Obviously fight for the submission, but more importantly, play for position here, because that's been McKee's worst enemy. He's been caught in these positions and becoming exhausted.
I'm trying to extrapolate how this is going to look. Rhys McKee versus Alex Lahoré. I have to assume just because Lahore's got more advantage, more experience, has about 10 more professional fights, and we're seeing that Reese is having a really difficult time in the defensive grappling here. If Lahoré is able to transition into any sort of grappling exchange, it looks like it might be. Oh, I just said, can't extrapolate too much of this. That was quite ironic. Same thing for Lahoré. He's got a lot more years under his belt.
It's the most complete version of Terry Brazier that we've seen on the ground yet, and that's saying something.
And this person, Terry Brazier was able to take out Alex Lahoré about, I think, 6 months before this fight as well.
This right hand now like a piston from the dominator Terry Brazier from the side control. Reese, what a warrior, what resilience, what endurance. And he's looking over and he just smiled.
This is definitely going to be something that Rhys McKee look back on. Disliked how he's losing this fight. This would be something the defensive grappling chops would be something he's tightened up over the years for sure.
Oh yes, Chris, phenomenal finish.
Especially if it's losing him his first main event like this. Because this is looking like a 3-0.
Incredible Bama champions in this cage, and listen to this here at the York.
Just getting outclassed.
They're seeing something special here, and they're going crazy for it, Chris.
McKee was looking for that leg attack. Terry knew it. Adjusted the weight.
There's a lot of strikes to the ribs.
That's what he's got to do. He's just
that
got to
hurts.
be busy here.
We're scrambling on the bottom, try to avoid that, giving up his back.
30 seconds to go in London.
See if Brazier gives the crowd a little bit more to watch.
Terry steps in. He's looking for that.
Looks like he's got Brazier's right arm. No.
Leg back, and then obviously trap the left arm of McKee.
He's got an underhook, like a tough hook on his left leg. But it looks like it's more so to just like try to shield himself. It looks like he wasn't getting proactive yet.
Terry Brazier's cardio cutting to lightweight. He has answered that tonight. Whoever wins this,
that's all I got for Reese.
Him being a double champion. What a finish, Chris.
Close out this pageantry, and then we're going to move on to watching some AJ Wilson.
Cardio cutting to lightweight. Wow.
What a fight.
And like I said, don't let that color your expectations of what we're going to see from Reese too much. This was an older fight 8 years ago.
Could he make the weight? Could he perform? Reese taking on a guy who obviously was coming down,
but
who obviously had some skills that
clearly not a wrestler at his base. Going to be looking to make it worth with the hands more. Got another kick caught. Yeah, that was it. He's not able to transition. He's not able to keep it on the feet. Rough transition. Was hurt.
Here, just that beautiful pressure control. Staying busy, playing for position, making sure he made
the Dominator! 927, 30, 25, 30,
25.
Winner by unanimous decision, and your new lightweight champion of the
I love that the one judge is sitting right next to him. Somebody said 29-28, or it's like 29-28. So it's like 2-1, and then other people are like 30-25. It's like, okay. Well, I mean, it's just like those 2 rounds that he won. They're doing the jersey swap and everything. That's cool.
And Terry, I've just got one.
Cool, I like it. All right, moving on.
Question. A 2-weight champion.
Gonna be watching some of JJ Wilson's fights. Let me make sure I got these in the right order yet again. Yeah, I do want to watch him fight Gadji. I am going to be taking up some of you guys' time.
The MMA family here at Family Arena tonight as we go to the tail of the tape for our opening contest.
16-4-1.
Actually, if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like PFL Belfast might get pushed back. I might have been giving you guys the wrong time on the PFL website. Okay, no. Yeah, you're lost himself. Okay, PFL Belfast, it is live right now. I think it's on ESPN2. Check it out. The PFL mobile app will lead you in the right direction. Do it. It's going to be the undercard. Got a few more hours before the main card starts, which are the fights that we're going to be doing the preview of. This is JJ Wilson going up against Gadji from
He got stung, so he needs to be just a little bit more in control of his actions.
Bellator 276 from March 2020.
Let's see if he can just slow himself down just a little.
An explosive start by JJ Wilson. 5 wins via first round knockout or submission. 2 KOs, 3 subs. For Rabadanov, he is coming off a scary knockout win over Daniel Carey in Rabadanov's Bellator MMA debut. A vicious KO that took place at Bellator 263 last July.
Okay, now Gadji from the Nurmagomedov camp is like a counter striker, grappler.
This guy's got that one-punch snap that will end the night for you.
Yeah, that was tough. Straight left already.
And Wilson attempting to return fire. Eye kick.
So let's see how JJ fares.
Wilson, wild right hand.
The Maori kid.
And you're right, John. Needs to settle things down a bit again. Just 24 years of age. Knows, as we mentioned, has missed weight on numerous occasions. In fact, in his last fight, was supposed to face Adam Boric at featherweight. Boric, of course, will now face Mads Burnell in the main event tonight with title implications. So Wilson still very young, still very much learning.
Absolutely. And, look, at 8-0, he's a young fighter, and there's things he's got to learn. Right now, he's trying to throw a little too hard. Just needs to settle down. He's against a guy that's going to be very patient, but when he explodes,
okay, trying to engage into the space. Gadji's sticking him with the jab.
And we talk about Rabadanov's impressive win in his last fight. For Wilson, again, just 24, vicious calf kick by Wilson. He stopped a former title challenger in Pedro Carvalho. So, despite not even having 10 professional fights, he has been in the deep waters.
He's been in with some very good fighters, Taiwan Claxton being one, but there's levels to everything. And when you're
Gadji's very high level himself in his own right. We've seen him in the championships, championship of the, was it the Euro Finals or was it the World Finals against Alpha Davis?
He's also eating a jab.
And that was a split decision, if I remember correctly. So,
he just needs to be calm, pick his spots, and just let the fight come to him.
That's that leg kick. JJ responding with a combination up top. Big whiff on the outside calf kick from himself. Trying to space out that one. A little bit of a hop leading into that, telegraphing it, trying to see how Gadji responds to the feints.
There's no doubt about that. You're seeing that Rabadanov being a little cautious.
Jab to the body from Gadji.
Setting up as far as the spinning attacks. He's being very respectful of that.
Wilson has to be careful not to telegraph.
I think you would give Gadji control of the pace so far.
Feinted with the right. Rabadanov bouncing up and down, shifting as Wilson attacks the lead leg, and
caught the rear leg with that.
You caught him off that back leg. We extended all the way through on that, but that lead leg attack that JJ has been committed to is a good idea. It's a smart move by JJ just to stop what Rabadanov has as far as power.
And again, the spinning back fist, and that may have hurt Wilson. We heard the thwack of leather meeting leather, and yeah, bone on bone there as well. And there's a push kick from Wilson, but we'll have to monitor that right hand, John.
Yeah, you'll have to see if he throws it.
As we see Romanov throw a combination. Under a minute left in the opening round.
Oh, it was a beautiful kick by JJ.
And there,
Ooh, listen for it. It's a flip flurry.
He's settled down, but that was
Gotta take control of the pace now. Oh, yeah, he's starting to get excited. He likes it in the fight.
Coming up on the final 30 seconds of the first frame, scheduled for 3 rounds in the Bellator MMA lightweight division. And again, the spinning back fist, the kick is blocked. 15 seconds left in the round. Wilson looking for the flashy finish. Romanov has defended it all thus far as we head to round number 2 here at Family Arena in St. Charles, Missouri. John, I want to ask you about the repeated spinning attacks by J.J. Wilson early in the fight.
Look what J.J.
But where bears repeating is just how important this fight is for both of these relative youngsters. Wilson again, 24.
Good inside or outside leg kick from
29 years of age. Obviously, Romanov with a huge edge in
giving around to Wilson. Yeah,
experience.
okay.
And the opening
More
round,
significant strikes in that flurry towards the end.
had
I suppose.
Wilson. Was he
Or just throughout.
Just edge, and there was just that
More
kick to the
significant
face
strikes.
helped. There was the big good punch by Romanov, but there was little things, and the leg kicks was a difference maker for me for Wilson.
Wilson checked that leg kick by Romanov again, threatening with the lead left hook, feinting, and there's a nice attack to the lead leg by Romanov.
As Gadji circling, starting to take control of the pace
He
now.
also ate another leg kick from Wilson. Wilson is continuing on with that attack.
Big feint.
But it would behoove Romanov to continue his attack on the lead leg of Wilson, try to slow
There
down
it
the
is.
Maori kid.
Nice job of JJ to block that.
Another one. Check from JJ. Okay, Superman punch on the way in there. Now has the pin. Gadji doing a good job keeping his balance. But there's a takedown. A little bit. Gadji still has decent base. Back up to his feet immediately. Using the fence. Yeah, but Wilson with a really good position here.
There's not many times you're going to get an opportunity like JJ had in getting Romanov down. He had his hands clasped around in a body lock. He elevates it. That grab in the cage makes a difference.
Referee Jason Herzog, one of the best. Just
Gadji still keeping his balance. Using the fence well. Circling up.
We move along here in the second round. Again, this game of inches. The
Leverage. Trying to work his sweep against JJ now. JJ on a couple hands in the break.
I love the way that JJ exited that moment. Make him pay. If he's going to try to get away from you with that, make
He's
him
setting
pay
something
for it.
up with that exaggerated front push, front kick.
Romanov trying to get on track. High guard, feinting.
Caught him with the left hook that time on the way out. Yep. The hands from Wilson, man.
It's a nice left hook to the body.
Okay. High kick on the end of it.
Wilson feeling that here at lightweight.
Doing a good job of pacing himself. He's got the energy for the combinations. Whenever Gadji comes in, he's ready to crash. Yeah, another check left hook. You see, like he has the energy to follow it up with combination, taking the space. He's doing good. I like this. Yep, he's winning this round.
And you see there's a difference right now. Romanov is a lot more tentative in coming forward.
He's definitely slowing down.
Romanov has tasted defeat 4 times, has been stopped 3 times, including twice via TKO. Coming up on 2 minutes, remaining in the middle frame. Lead left hook by Romanov, counter right from Wilson. And Romanov looking for the takedown, almost walked into the knee, but does secure the takedown. Wilson very active off his back.
He is active off the back, and we're going to see what he does here. He cannot just sit in guard. He needs to make Romanov work.
And he's got that left arm of Gadji really deep in there.
Free opportunities to use ground and pound.
Trying to square back.
What you're seeing is
And taking a lot of those shots to the ribs.
He's taking his arm, controlling
Rolling over. Now he's got Gadji's right arm, it looks like.
Romanov, so that arm gets locked in place, and he becomes a one-arm fighter.
Wilson started training jiu-jitsu at the age of 16, is a BJJ black belt already.
Wow.
At the age of 24, but Robodanov looking to work the body
Brazilian
now.
jiu-jitsu black belt.
Wilson.
Good to know.
See, right now, as you see the angles changing, that's good as far as what J.J. Wilson is doing underneath. But every time you see Robodanov square himself back up, he's the one that's going to be in control of this ground position.
Active guard of Wilson neutralizing.
That was just, I like the way they described in commentary, active guard. It was something I wasn't seeing from like a McKee just now. Something you would expect from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, yeah.
In the second round. And
He's got all the answers.
Down here for Wilson, but while Robodanov trying to create an opportunity for some offense, Wilson looking for the submission.
Well, he's looking to try to get that leg up into a triangle position, but Robodanov understands.
Space for Gadji. A little bit of good. Yep.
That was a clean shot.
Good job for Wilson. Good job by Wilson to like extend his legs to make the space a little bit too much for Gadji to work with, and then closing it back into the guard. Yeah, to neutralize the damage. Not taking too much damage. It's good stuff. I think he would score this one for Wilson because he was scoring more significant strikes in the beginning. His defense here, he's been, I don't know, Gadji scored a little bit, but I didn't see any submissions attempts, but he had Gadji having to navigate it out of a couple of things, get his arm out.
Shots. That was a beautiful right hand
good check
landed here
left
by
hook.
JJ. This is that moment where I said he hurt him with that shot. It was a clean shot, two-punch combination. Nice shot
There's
with the left
one.
hook by Robodanov landing. But the big difference in the round was the takedown.
Well, I was going to say, is it a big difference, John, because of what you saw with the offense? I wanted to ask you, does that negate this?
Well, what happens is you didn't have JJ being able to be offensive like he was when he was on his feet. He was more defensive in controlling position. He had a couple of big shots landed on him. He landed some little things, but he's losing all of those battles.
All right, well, so the battle here in round number 3. How do you have it after 10 minutes on your unofficial scorecard?
Unofficially, I have this fight even. This is up for either fighter. Who wants it the most right now?
Yeah, 1-1. That's fair. If Big John is scoring the second round for Gadji.
So
you can see some judges scoring the second round for JJ as well. Or just
just a little bit going
vice versa the first round as well.
Take a look at a couple of the big shots.
Both fighters should be presuming it's 1-1. Need to do something to close it out.
And the little shots piling up, not that they were big, he squeaks by with the round.
Vicious body kick right under the armpit for Wilson.
Wilson's doing a good job being center cage majority of this fight.
Initiating the attack.
But that was a beautiful attack by
Conserving
JJ,
a lot of
because you
energy.
noticed he was hiding that kick behind the hand.
Combinations. Continuing into the third round.
Biting down on his punches. J.J. Wilson fighting for the first time here in Bellator at 155 pounds against Gadji Robodanov. Lots of experience for Robodanov. This is his 22nd professional fight. Nice touch.
Wow, big slam. Good stuff from Gadji. JJ immediately scrambling onto his knees.
Took the jab, dropped levels, gave him
Tried to break that the clasp of Gadji.
Not just stay in this position. He needs to work his way back.
Gave up his back. Trying to prevent him from getting his arms underneath the chin. But Gadji's really great, man. It's what you would expect from the Nurmagomedov camp. But JJ whipped out the back up on the feet. 3.5 minutes left in the last round. Gadji taking control.
Robodanov, who was always moving forward, is now moving
or at least on the
backwards.
scorecard.
You're seeing JJ starting to stalk him, and you're seeing Robodanov looking for those takedowns now because he feels he has an advantage if he gets that.
Again,
Combination.
Wilson leading with the right hand, able to score.
That was a right idea by that kick that he threw right at the end. He tried to get that in there. He hit that kick behind the hands and just missed the target.
That calf kick landed for Robodanov. Wilson has done a decent job of defending a lot of the kicks and then comes forward with a 1-2. Robodanov circling away, maybe beginning to feel the effects, trying to find that second wind here with 2.5 left in the third round. Again, Wilson checking the calf kick.
And you can see that that left leg of Robodanov is actually starting to give him some problems. starting to get a little stiff on it, doesn't have that same spring, and he's tending to switch his stance more often.
Yeah, didn't check him with that left hook on the way in. Good single leg for Robodanov in there.
He is known for
the scoring on the ribs.
His transitions and his wrestling, and yet was unable to do a lot with the takedown in that second round. Did score intermittently, but how does he improve upon his position here?
Look, if he's going to improve on what he's doing, he's got to, instead of being in this where he's keeping his chest to chest, he's going to actually have to give space like you just
Can put the elbow over the top.
And throw heavy shots and make JJ pay for being in this position right now. JJ needs to start. He's got his legs inside. That's all good.
Oh no, my computer's exploding. What just happened there?
Becoming a factor here with less than a minute and a half remaining in the fight.
JJ roll through it. I'm going to say it's going to be very difficult with a guy that understands that body lock position. Robodanov just rolling with him.
Yeah, it's all right.
JJ needs to start getting back to his feet. Fight the hands. It's a lot of pressure that Robodanov's going to put going down as you're seeing him carry that weight right now.
Robodanov wanting to utilize that wrestling advantage. Wilson rolling through, and again, Wilson looking, always trying to find a way, but now Robodanov in side control and has Wilson's back again. But look at Wilson continue to try to fish for the double wrist lock. That's what you like to see in a young fighter.
He's working beautifully, but right now he's a one-handed fighter. His right arm is stuck. Now he's got it free.
But Robodanov is all over Wilson. Wilson again trying to roll through, look for the knee bar, potentially no well defended by Robodanov.
Just lost the triangle position. JJ Wilson doing a lot of good work. It's just that nothing is catching and being close.
Controlling the posture, but Robodanov has the free right hand, delivers some body shots. Close guard of Wilson, but less than 15 seconds left.
And right there,
as I mentioned, great showing from JJ going to be with somebody who's much more experienced. This is Gadji's 23rd professional fight, going up against JJ in his 9th. Gadji from the Nurmagomedov camp. Great show. Just glad to get a 2-1 for him. Nice camaraderie between the fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go now to your three judges at cage side. Your first judge, Jaron Billell, scores the fight 30 to 27. While judges Travis Busking and David Hewitt both see it exactly the same, 29 to 28.
29-28.
For the winner by
unanimous decision.
Yagshimuradov.
Hey, what's up, guy?
What's up, Francis? What's up, guy?
Subscribe now.
All right, let's go ahead and watch the guys fight against Mads Burnell, excuse me. And then we're going to be moving on to Darragh Kelly. After this, got a couple of fights of him. Like I said, the PFL Belfast undercard has already begun. The women's flyweight bout between Hackett and Vasquez is live. I believe it's on ESPN2, ESPN mobile app. You can scan the QR code in the bottom right to find your way to the PFL mobile app to figure out all the information on where you can watch that. Get access to the PFL mobile library, massive fight library. Access to the massive fight library on the PFL mobile app so you can watch all these fights without me yapping over it and your own time and pace. All the fights your heart desires. There's a lot of stuff on there. It's good stuff. But yeah, let's check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first round matchup in the lightweight brackets of the PFL World Tournament. Turning to the blue corner stands a man with a record of 10 victories against just one single defeat, 7 of those 10 by way of stoppage. Officially weighing in at 156 pounds, representing Auckland, New Zealand, the Maori Kid, JJ Wilson!
And I'm skipping the pageantry for the other guy because we're here for JJ. Yeah, the other guy, Mads Burnell. Show some love.
Heavy in this front headlock.
And this is the warning straight away.
Already in the grappling scenario.
Chokes and lots of different types of chokes as well. And the thing is, Mads doesn't really get particularly precious.
Okay,
If he
JJ.
doesn't have it, he's going to let go and keep the fight moving.
Been a few years between that last bout and this one. See how he
now chest to chest in the dark
improved.
trunks. Mads Burnell is in the green. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Dan Hardy, cage side here at Universal Studios.
And this might be a smart move for J.J. Wilson. One way of avoiding the pressure is to become the pressure. Oh, big lift. Mads looking strong now. He's growing into this weight class. Can really see the difference in his upper body, his arms and shoulders. J.J. Wilson's making this takedown very, very
doing a good job.
difficult
Wow,
for
great
Mads
balance.
peppering him.
Wilson gets
Good
the feet back
athleticism.
underneath him with a minute gone.
Okay, another bit of a sweep,
Foot
mini
sweep from the
takedown.
backside there by Mads. Great balance by
Minute down in the
Wilson.
first
Pops right
round.
back up.
JJ
One of the
already
things that you'll find, the more
having
Mads
to
Burnell
work.
you watch, the more you appreciate the little nuances in his game. He does so many of the small things in mixed martial arts right.
Yeah, as soon as he squared up, Mads swept him yet again right back onto the mat. Trying to work his way around to his back. Yeah, and his spot for some nasty elbows here. Yeah.
Big elbows by Wilson.
Good job from good job by Wilson to score there. Make Burnell retreat from that position. He almost gave up his back, but now he squared back up into a guard position. That was good for him.
Mads Burnell searching for the 21st victory of his pro mixed
More
martial
nasty
arts
elbows
career.
from his back. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so you would be expecting really good proactive defense. Back up to his feet. Yeah. I don't know if he was going for like a hip toss or something, but he just like circled out of it. Got to the fence. And Burnell trying to get his back. Yeah. Wilson keeping that last broken. Went for that spinning elbow. Pretty nasty.
Mads is just a little too close to him for that to have landed with any
Mads still with a
kind of
really good
significance.
grab on him.
Randy, I know you
Got good
appreciate
leverage.
the Greco-Roman principles that
2.5
Mads Burnell
minutes
brings into
down.
these types of exchanges.
Spent a lot of time on the wall, pummeling, grappling with each other in this position.
Mads has been in control, but JJ's been scoring a lot with the elbows. Probably more significant strikes, honestly.
Again, Mads with the double underhooks. Tries for
Oh,
a
I want
trip.
this ref cam. I
Good
need this.
balance
I need
by
the full fight
J.J.
like this.
Wilson.
Grab walking, trying to drag JJ down. He refuses. The Maori kid, he's a fighter. Breaking. Hands on the break. Body kicks, uppercut. More exchanges, more combination. And now he's teeing off on him. He hurt Mads at some point. He's got him pinned. Or he's like at least up against the fence. Teeing off on him. Mads is not circling. Yeah, another body kick. He's working. Uppercuts. Teeing off on him. Mads trying to get his wits back. Yeah, look at him wobbling. Defensive shoot. Went for a single leg. JJ stuffs it.
And now grabbing a hold
And now
of
the
J.J.
Wilson
Wilson again,
got him back up against the
marching him
fence.
back to the corner, right in front of Mike Brown, Steve Mako, and the American top team.
Oh, nice. Good elbow.
Beautiful inside elbow by
Ooh,
Mads.
wow. The jumping knee in the clinch. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Jumping knee in the clinch.
Yeah, right? That's what I said.
Nice single leg by Wilson. Head inside single, post leg right out of
Good
Mads.
takedown. Minute left for Wilson. I don't know, man. I want to score this one for him because he's had more significant strikes. He definitely had Burnell wobbles for like that. He had him up against the fence, just teeing off on him for like 30 seconds.
Chaotic round, but now
Boring.
he can land some significant elbows.
Half guard.
45 seconds.
Right in his corner as well. You can hear them calling for frame and elbows. They want him to post on the head of Mads and then drop his hand off to the side.
Trying to pass the guard. Mads trying to block it. He lets him pass.
Side control for J.J. Wilson.
How about knee that box?
Now he's going for full mount.
Into the mount. Knee on belly here.
Yeah. His grappling chops are something else, man. He's very proactive defensively, advancing the position offensively,
Roll himself underneath here.
locking up the limbs, not scoring too much. There he is, a little bit of shot over the top.
Trying to come out the back. Wilson scrambles, gets his hips
Yeah, definitely
back on
1-0
top.
for him that round.
He'll finish the round on top.
Really good. Really good stuff.
Welcome back to PFL World Tournament action from Orlando, Florida. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Dan Hardy. Round 2, Mads Burnell in the green. J.J. Wilson in the dark trunks. It's Denmark versus New Zealand and a body kick from the Maori kid.
Yeah, those kicks, especially the stabbing front kicks to the midsection.
The AI, the PFL Smart Cage, scoring it heavily in Wilson's favor.
Down here from Wilson, who is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Started training
The
in the art when he was
verdicts
only
at
16 years old.
fans agree. 10-9 for Wilson so far. Now we are starting the second round with him on top in half guard.
I think he's hoping that
Trying to
JJ
pass.
keeps trying to progress his position.
The crowd goes mild.
See Wilson using the instep of his
Okay.
left
Yep, trying to
leg
jump
foot
in
to
over,
move to this
passing the
spot
guard,
here.
trying to go to mount.
Passing through the guard. Mads Burnell uses his legs and gathers
now he's
that
in side
right leg.
control.
And again, Wilson able to get his own right leg back.
Wilson with a pretty good underhook on that right arm to
Mads has
avoid
very
a lot of
shallow
damage
underhook
here.
on the far side. You
And
can
now
see
that
underhook with the left
operative
hand.
limb is the left wrist
Right there,
of
look, he's
Wilson.
gonna start trying to move towards this underhook. You see Mads is now on his side, which means he's got some more mobility than he did when he was flat. Got to be careful of his neck, though, as he's
Yeah, he's
posturing
giving up
into
the front
JJ
head lock
Wilson.
position.
Wilson looked to scoop maybe into a Darragh script there.
JJ wants to keep him on his back.
Potentially a sweep here for
Couple
Mads
strikes
Burnell,
to the
but
face.
JJ's balance on top is very good.
Back into like a half guard, I think,
TakedownShop.com
for Burnell.
is home
Yeah, it
to the
looks
number
like it.
one
Yep,
fight
half guard.
short in the world, worn by our PFL professionals. Scan to get a Takedown t-shirt for free. Brought to you by Takedown, official apparel partner of the PFL. QR code in
JJ
the bottom
coasting
right-hand
here.
corner of your screen.
He's pushing a lot of his weight into
JJ
Mads
Wilson
on the
top
mat.
of Mads Burnell with the shoulder pressure.
Yeah, that's good shoulder pressure as well. Mads is controlling one of the legs of JJ Wilson, but it's not really slowing him down a great deal right now. Mads is going to try and dig an underhook again and try and get his opponent over the top of him so he
Rolling
can
away
sweep
from the rib strike.
or potentially use a butterfly hook.
Trying to find a way to scramble Mads from the bottom. Wilson
Mhm,
with a front
giving up the
corner.
guillotine.
Front corner Nelson now.
Oh,
Looking for a Darce
just-
choke.
Darce choke, as they say. Okay. Burnell
Uses it
continuing to
just
roll,
get
trying
back
to
into
avoid
the
that
top
position.
That deep underhook from Mads Burnell.
Super
So
solid
far,
from JJ here, though.
there's a little momentum
Been on top
shift.
for the whole round.
Good elbows from the top.
Hasn't scored too many significant strikes. Nothing too nasty looking, but he's been advancing the position.
Again and offers one more.
They were
Working his way towards the
You
submissions.
can see Mads going really deep on this half guard,
Trying to pass the guard.
trying to pull his opponent on top of him so he can manipulate his weight better.
Wilson now has Mads Burnell flattened out.
And Bakasangade back there juggling.
One half of our main event. Part of his routine as he gets ready for fights is that
As I get ready to knock you out, he's
exercise.
juggling.
Pulls him into some mental
Good job from the production showing us him juggling while this
just
stuff
under
is
that.
happening on the
In
mat.
round number
That's
2,
crazy.
Burnell and Wilson.
Okay. Under 2 minutes left to go in the second round.
Burnell
Over
again
halfway
trying to
done
scoot
with
out
the
to
fight.
side. JJ
Wilson's been in control for
keeping his
sure.
weight back really well and now landing some good
Has a
shots.
chance to score on some GNP. Burnell flattening back out.
Oh, he's got to watch his neck here. JJ Wilson's got a good clamp on his neck here.
Does he have his neck?
Wilson tries
Right
to
back on
slip
top.
over, but again,
Hasn't passed the guard completely, but got like a half mount or something.
he can get his head all the way out.
Tremendous mat
Okay.
sense by Wilson to know exactly where he's
Yeah,
at.
this is incredible top
where
control.
that tipping point is. Matt squirts out the back twice, and Wilson able to get his hips back on top and stay in that top control position.
He's reading it very well. Not only is he aware of
Got a
what
minute
Mads is
left to
doing,
work
but he's
with.
also aware of what he needs to do to stop
Got
it
his
and
arm
keep
free, went
progressing
for a
himself.
strike.
Very rare we see Mads stuck in this position.
Elbow.
Another good elbow from the top.
Another one. Starting to score. Got his arms free. Now he can start scoring. Burnell's in the rough spot.
The big strikes from Wilson. I think he feels
And
the
after try
rallying
to
of the
scramble
crowd
in for a way
behind
to
him.
lock back out. The framing.
A big elbow
Ooh.
through that exchange.
20 seconds left.
for
Burnell
Mads
needs to get
Burnell
saved by the bell here.
Survive this bottom position in round 2.
Big shots.
Big strikes from Wilson.
Maori kid.
Emphasis on these elbows. Mads Burnell will survive the round. A third frame when we return to PFL on ESPN.
Okay.
Mads Burnell in the green trunks, JJ Wilson in the dark. Denmark versus New Zealand, Viking versus Maori. Third and final round.
Yep, hugs.
Winner advances to the semifinals in June.
See JJ Wilson
working the inside and outside calf kicks, and now pushing him in. Yeah, all right, he took a lot of space. Another takedown.
Mad's looking at some kind of front choke here, but he knows he doesn't have it.
Yeah, slip his neck out.
Beautiful setup.
Right back on top.
Follow through on the double leg by Wilson. Very impressive wrestling tonight by him.
Timing has been excellent, hasn't it?
And you have to respect the game planning from American Top Team in the corner of J.J. Wilson. Mads Burnell is so well known for his forward pressure, and that can be overwhelming for opponents. But what do you do against a guy who relies on forward pressure? You never let him get started. You don't let him get moving, marching you down. Wilson stayed aggressive early in all of these rounds and was able to put Mads Burnell on his back in both round 2 and now here in round 3. 1 minute gone.
Nice boring win for JJ. I hate to use the word boring, but you know, not the, he's keeping himself out of a lot of danger. You can see the grappling prowess. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's advancing his positions while not putting himself into much danger. When he gets an opportunity to strike and score, he's taking it. Mads Burnell is staying proactive on his back, obviously, and avoiding a lot of it with his arm, with the limbs positioning.
Gotta stay
so, like we were saying, it's like not the most activity, not the most visually elegant as some other color commentators have put it. But yeah, if you're a Wilson, you're in the Wilson camp, this is what you like to see. Working those grappling chops, top control. It's been like 12, 13 minutes of top control of this
Incredibly
fight.
irritating for Mads right now.
Wilson just grinding it in there.
Yeah, he's just grinding the top of his head into his jaw, into his nose. I like a lot of what I'm seeing from JJ here.
He's 27 years old. Right now, he's on top of and confounding a guy with more than double the professional experience that he's got. Executing at a very,
Under
very
3
high
minutes
level
left.
against a high-level
He's trying to pass the guards. He's trying to get him to mount, full mount.
I mean, the kid's got unlimited potential.
Tries to progress to
Still
mount
stuck
there.
in the half guard.
Mads denies it, forces his leg back into half guard.
Yeah.
Look at the flexibility of Wilson as well. Look where his right foot is. It's inside the thigh of Mads Burnell. It's in a really unusual position for a moment.
Fabian Edwards in the back.
Fabian Edwards warming up, one half of our main event. Middleweight contest against
2 minutes left to go in this last round. What does Mads have?
It's a true tournament format, one shot, no wiggle room, no margin for error. Winner
Speaking of
moves
no
on,
wiggle room.
loser goes home.
Okay. Now that I know you guys clicked on this, is the PFL Belfast pre-fight film review. PFL Belfast undercard is happening already right now on ESPN2, I believe. You can scan the QR code in the bottom right to find your way to the PFL mobile app, or just go to PFLMMA.com to figure out where you can watch that, your local provider, what have you. If you want to watch these fights without me yapping over it at your own time and leisure, at your own pace, you can scan the QR code and make your way to the PFL mobile app. PFL Fight Library has got a massive amount of fights from the PFL, the World Series of Fighting, from Bellator. You can just watch fights like all night, all weekend. Like literally for weeks and weeks and weeks. There's so many fights.
Hammer fist coming down from the top as we look through ref cam.
I mentioned it's free, $3.99. Wilson's now he's starting to score, teeing off on him.
Just enough to prevent that stoppage.
50 seconds left.
Brian Miner was looking closely. 45 seconds left in this lightweight contest.
Short elbow. Mads covering up, trying to control that left arm. Short elbow over the top. Slip the arm out, scoring again. Looking for a finish. You love to see this if you're a judge. You want to see nothing but aggression.
Hammering away with elbows to the body and hammer fists to the head.
He got a finish. I thought it was going to decision. Oh, he was able to close it out.
And advances to the semifinal.
Okay, one of the PFL undercard fights just ended in a draw. I'm going to have to
minutes and 42 seconds into
That's
round 3. Your winner by TKO, advancing to the semifinals of the PFL World Tournament, the Maori Kid, J.J. Wilson.
He's cool, man. AJ. All right.
Hey,
Let's
what's
check
up,
out
guys?
his opponent. Is going to
He's
be
trained.
Darragh Kelly. Darragh. I don't know how you pronounce where is it. Right here. And then which fight we're going to watch. It's going to be. This one? Let's start with this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome as the Professional Fighters League presents Bellator Champions Series London. The action tonight gets underway now with 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing the blue corner at 6 foot, weighing in 155.6 pounds, the undefeated professional enters with 9 wins, no losses, hailing from Shepetivka, Ukraine, Dmitry Yurtsenko. And across the cage is adversary. Fighting out of the red corner at 6 foot, weighing in 155.2 pounds. He too is entering with an undefeated record. He brings
Okay, give it up, give it up.
professional victories without a defeat.
Stepping in for
By way of
Paul Hughes, going to be
Mobile.
representing.
He fights out of Dublin, Ireland. Darragh, the Mobile Mullah Kenley. And your referee in charge, Kerry Henley.
Our back up for
Kerry Hatley, the man in the middle of the cage.
Now this is who is going to be going up against J.J. Wilson in just a few hours. In the main event, stepping in for Paul Hughes, who had to, I think he had surgery or something like that.
Could be a fire.
So Darragh Kelly is going to be fighting for the pride of Ireland.
This is what you work for, 2 unbeaten and rising contenders.
Gnarly coming out, painting a lot of activity, taking control of the pace, pushing forward.
Shorts.
That's what I like to see.
Dmitry Yurtsenko from the Ukraine in his white with the blue gloves.
Wow, that was a nice left hook there, straight into the takedown attempt. Driving Historienko
Already
into the
forcing the
fence.
issue.
Get his hands together here. You can see Historienko trying to control that wrist of Darragh Kelly, trying to stop him getting his hands together. And the creep of the fingertips looks like he might have it.
Good.
It's exactly where you don't want to be 40 seconds in.
Good hip escape there by Historienko. Managed to get his open half guard back, but you can see this top pressure from Darragh Kelly.
Big shot over the top.
Complemented with some strikes.
Such a fast start from Kelly.
Yurtsenko back up to his feet, but Kelly's still on him, pinning him up against the
Good
fence.
scramble back to his
Look at
feet
the leverage, just
Historienko.
pushing all
Now
that
back
weight
up against
into
the fence.
all
You can
of
see
that
he's
weight
gonna
up
be fighting
into
the
him.
hands of Darragh Kelly the whole time here. He's on that wrist, doesn't want
Pressing
the hands
his
to be
legs into the
together.
mat.
We're wondering who would spend energy early. So far, it's Darragh
Heavy
Kelly.
leverage.
Going right for it.
Darragh likes to start
Doesn't have a
fast.
full
You go
body
back to
lock.
his old fights in Clan Wars, and he is out of the gate very quickly. Big
Okay.
pressure on his
Circling
opponent.
out, right back in there.
And team here
Still
at
pushing.
Senko must have known that was
A lot of head movement, a lot of feinting. Low committal option with the jab to the body.
Punches, he comes in, or
Okay, calf kick on the outside. I like it. He's like pushing forward, but still taking low committal options. Got stuck with the jab there on the way in.
Now here at Senko's got really good low kicks, and it was almost like Darragh Kelly hit him with a big low kick, and it was a reminder to throw his own kicks, and then he started to open up a little bit with his kicking game. It's difficult though when you're up against the fence on the back foot to throw kicks because they open you up to takedowns.
Just stumbled off balance there.
Went for overhand left and overhand right. The level change built in. Now he's going for a double leg. Has to pin up against the fence.
that leaping left hook a lot. What it's got to do is Yurtsenko has to stay honest with that right hand.
Nope, trying to go for a single leg actually. Yurtsenko blocking that leg from getting in between to get a full class to go for the takedown. Shrugging him off.
The wrists really well. Knows the danger of Kelly getting his hands together in that clinch.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Job from the Ukrainian. That's what you want to do is let your opponent waste energy.
Tagged him again with that
Try to get
jab.
those hands locked.
Yurtsenko doing good with his jab.
While they are being aggressive.
slowing Kenley down a little bit, but he's still pushing forward.
A little bit more, angling a lot better, trying to use that jab.
Into the second half of the first round here. Kenley and Hiritsenko, both undefeated.
Oh, good effort with that uppercut from Darragh Kenley. Nice head movement as well here. I like that lead hand work from Kenley. But Hiritsenko is getting a bit more work in here now. He's got the space.
Again with the right uppercut. Hiritsenko says he's not hurt.
Now, Darragh Kenley was preying on the fact that Hiritsenko was lowering his level to defend the takedown. So Darragh Kenley was dipping to give him the impression that he was going to try for a takedown, level change onto his legs, and then coming up into the level changed face of Hiritsenko.
Hiritsenko having some success with a jab on the outside, but he needs to land better with the power hands to keep Kenley at bay. The jab by itself isn't going to do it. He'll walk through that if he has to, which he just did. You're Hiritsenko's corner, you're like, let that right hand go. Overhands and uppercuts. Keep this guy at a distance.
Good work with Darragh Kenley, staying light on his toes, making sure he can get out of range if he needs to.
Always with that lead hook.
Oh, again the uppercut. Doubles it up from Kenley. It's a good start, this. Darragh Kenley.
Good reactions from Hiritsenko to defend the takedown and turn him to the fence.
Defending well, but not doing enough, is he, Dan?
Very, very possibly. You know, you've got to think how this is looking on the scorecards, and it's Darragh Kenley pushing forward, initiating a lot of these exchanges. There he is again. Almost always the first one to throw, but I do like those low kicks from Hiritsenko.
Hiritsenko doing a lot of things, to your point, Dan, that will pay off later, but might not win in this first round. That's what I'm seeing right now. Low kicks, jabs, good stuff in a long fight, but he's leaving the power shots to Kenley right now.
Yeah, Darragh's landing some good low kicks as well.
Right there, Red.
Eye poke. He looks good to go.
Right here. Right here, blue. Blue.
But if you're Hiritsenko, this is what you want, a little break in the momentum. You want to break this up. I don't want to say milk it, but take your time. There's a momentum right now with Kenley.
Good to go. Let's have a look back.
Yep.
Jeez, man. What happened? Eye poke?
Always my least favorite replay, the eye poke.
Yeah.
Make sure. You good? Okay, here we go.
That's got to be the bane of so many MMA fans' existence, especially in the heavyweight division. All right, back to it. Sprawling away from that takedown attempt. He still got that leg, though. Pulling guard. Yeah, he had a really solid to close that round out. I think we're still scoring the first one for Kenley, though. My attention got divided towards the middle, but it was looking really good for him in the beginning. He's coming back looking like the beginning of the first round, pushing forward. Low committal options, just taking space away, pushing him towards the fence. He's working his way in there. Looks like he wants to force the issue grappling. Stiff right hands, though.
You know, my Ukrainian's not great, but if I'm in Hiritsenko's corner, I'm saying your jab is working. Use that to set up your power punches. Right? Also, the other thing I'm saying is, hey, he used a lot of gas in round number one. We've seen the worst of what he's got. Great balance there from Hiritsenko.
Amazing balance. Wow. The dude got the longest dancer's legs I've ever seen. Great defense. Great takedown defense from Hiritsenko. But good on Kenley for continuing to push. Look at him, still out there. That's that Hiritsenko on the outside of the center ring of the cage for the majority of the fight that I've seen. Nice outside lead leg kick.
The setup for it is really working very well.
He's a bit static, isn't he, Hiritsenko?
A little bit reactive, you could say, you know, kind of waiting to see what Kenley's going to do. Instead of taking the initiative, like he was in the first round towards the end with the low kicks.
Blood pouring from the nose of Darragh Kenley.
Oh, Darragh Kenley's leaking? Interesting. Continuing to push forward. That jab of Hiritsenko must be doing his work then if he's got his nose leaking. The uppercut, pushing him up against the fence.
Get him out of here.
Tinkle still pushing him off, shrugging him off in the space.
Uppercuts from Kelly. Good action here. Second round of this opener in Wembley.
Yeah, Darragh's really starting to bully him now. Like Hiritsenko is playing the reaction game. He's trying to get out off the fence and trying to get out of the gate under the pressure of Darragh Kelly. This is why in the keys to victory I said he's got to hold the center so he can take the initiative like he is now.
Looks like Kelly
Hiritsenko showing a lot of respect to the feints.
He's been throwing a lot of fatiguing punches. Hiritsenko has to take advantage of this.
The pace has been
right,
hasn't it? Especially from Kelly, Jimmy.
Yeah, round number 1, he was on fire. Big outside takedown. He got it.
Interesting.
That's exactly what he needed at this point in the fight.
So I'm just thinking about extrapolating this out against how Darragh's going to be fighting against JJ Wilson in the main event of the PFL Belfast card tonight. JJ's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I don't think Kelly wants to force the issue with this grappling like he is here. Like his striking seems to be trying to set up and take away space away to start the grappling. So it looks like it's going to be maybe it's going to be like a grapple heavy main event. I feel like I want to give the advantage to JJ just because, like I said, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, has more fights under his belt. Darragh Kelly is coming into the fight tonight as 9-0. Spoiler alert for how this fight. So JJ with the fight edge and experience, and he's taking L's as well.
Yeah, he really needs to work to get off the fence here. Again, he's controlling the wrist of his opponent, but you can see Darragh Kelly's just creeping that underhook in along the rib cage. He's going to get his hands together, and there he goes.
Ripping away from the fence, slam him down, get the takedown. He's bleeding a lot.
Living up to his nickname.
Yeah, it's not easy this for Hiritsenko.
But he hasn't let that slow him down.
Using more of a wrestling ride. Call that an ankle
This is an interesting spot. I was going to say, ankle rise, I would call it. You say you're going to try to transition to having his back, got his feet back underneath him. He's got that leg hooked around his, trying to take his base away from underneath him, unable to do so. Hiritsenko back up to the feet, using the jab. Kelly's got to try to work his way in again. The hands.
From Darragh Kelly. And this is a really good performance so far from the Irishman.
They're what we call naked power punches. He's not setting them up with the jab. He's throwing them blind by themselves, and they're landing almost
Changing
every
knees in the
time.
front.
No head movement from Hiritsenko. That's been the issue.
Why are his trainers not telling him that?
You can't do what you haven't trained. If you didn't do it in the gym, you're not going to suddenly start doing it in the fight.
Oh, nice takedown from Hiritsenko.
Yeah, but it's too late, isn't it?
Stop.
Yeah, too little too late for Hiritsenko there in that round. Definitely 2-0. At least from what I saw. A little distracted in that first round, but that second round was most certainly for Kelly.
Kelly in black. Hiritsenko in the blooded white.
The blooded white, I like it.
Kelly's honey punch.
This is better from Hiritsenko. He needs to be busier. He's got to throw more. He's got to be more confident.
Nice. Took his leg out from underneath him, right back up to his feet. But you know the judges like that. Double up. Now he's got his back. Sure is.
With this fight so far is the things that worked in round number 1 have been working in round number 2. They've been working in round number 3. Right, we're back in this, body lock position. Hiritsenko not making the necessary adjustments to take care
Okay, so he's going to rip him away from the fence and go for another sweep into a takedown attempt.
Making themselves heard here at the Over Arena.
Low blow. Oh, wow, he's crumpled. Boo. Yeah, whatever, bro. Oh my gosh.
And we've got to remember, if he took a groin shot in the last round as well, he's going to be...
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the pain. It's just like the fact he's just laying there rubbing his jaw.
Let's have a look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, just curved in.
I love being immature. Life is way more fun this way. He is in so much pain, bro. Oh my gosh. I am going to go ahead and skip us ahead because we are running out of time. The PFL Belfast undercard is already happening, as I said. You can scan the QR code in the bottom right to figure out where you can watch that at.
Use a 350 left to do something quick, but Kenley it is. And he gets straight back in.
I think Kelly's
Darragh Kelly, he gets busy though. This is gonna be a fun main event. Him versus JJ. I think he might have the advantage if he wins with his hand.
Someone's mouth guard is on the floor as well.
But if JJ is able to survive in the grappling exchanges, I think he's gonna be able to figure out his way to, I don't know, at least get decision victories, both from the defensive and offensive side of the grappling exchange. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Saw JJ almost score more from the defensive position against Naz Burnell than Burnell did himself. Kelly's doing real good here, scoring a lot. Look at all the weight he's pushing into Hrytsenko up against the fence. He's going to carry all this weight. Hrytsenko using that leg to try to block the knees to see if Kelly could take advantage of that and sweep that rear leg. There it is. Yeah, tried it. Went for it. Still got a pretty good body lock on him. Right back up, similar position.
He's going to try and get his right leg in between the legs of his opponent.
Hrytsenko using his knees. 2.5 minutes left to go in the last round. Another one? Again? That's going to be a point deduction, 100%. Oh, he's dead. You killed him, bro. That's absolutely a point deduction.
We'll see the replay.
And the rest.
I don't think Darragh Kelly wants this fight to be stopped over and over again.
Stay over there. I didn't tell you again. Stay right there.
Yeah, he's an unhappy referee, and it's not surprising.
Let's see, was this one low too?
Oh,
Yep.
Naughty.
Right in the naughty, right in the no square, bro.
Now, gentlemen, there are no half groin strikes, meaning when you give somebody a hard warning and their action is broken because of a groin strike,
get ready
that's a point.
Anything about it.
And he's got to do it fast.
All right, man, you keep hitting me in the balls. I ain't going to dap you up again.
For a wild 2 minutes here. And Darragh Kelly's not slowing down. He's not posting the distance here and winning the decision.
I do like it. He took his time to recover, and now he is pushing. He's been pushing forward the whole time. Shoot. Great level change. Transition to the back.
Right inside.
Hrytsenko using one of his legs to try to.
You can see he's tucked his foot behind his own knee just to secure it for a moment. Now he's going to reestablish his.
Got the base back. 2 minutes left to go.
This is where he was last time. Hrytsenko's really got to be careful.
You're going to try to pull him away from the fence and go for another takedown?
It'll be a disqualification next time, I think.
He's got him again here, Kelly.
90 seconds.
And here it's Hrytsenko, really in desperate trouble now.
You have to have that game-changing skill set, meaning I'm behind, I'm 2 to none. Whether it's the submission or the big punch, you have to have it. Hrytsenko, we haven't seen that yet in this fight, that he has that skill set.
And on that single leg, Hrytsenko doing a good job of slowing this pressure down, but it's not getting him off the fence, and he's not getting him this fight won.
He's got a good clip. He's got like a full class single leg.
Darragh Kelly doing ever so well on his feet.
Hrytsenko lifting the leg, gonna try to slip it out. Maybe. I don't think he's gonna be able to. There's a rough spot. Yeah, a little bit more advancement. Darragh looks a little gassed, but mostly just rocking this position. Yeah.
He's holding on to that single leg.
Deep clasp on the single leg, yeah, as we said. Breaking. Hands on the way out. Right back in.
This was a good test for him as well.
20 seconds left. Hrytsenko can't get out. Whew. Using the fence. Let go of the fence. Yeah,
He's trying his
Grab the cage. Get your hand out of the cage.
He's just going through
Take down? No.
It's Kenley.
Trying to break that clasp. Still the body lock to end it. Wow. And he's trying to sneak in that head kick right at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone
Like it.
the distance, we'll go now to your 3 judges at cage side. David Leatherby.
Okay, we'll watch one more fight of Darragh Kelly's, and I'm going to let you all go and check out PFL Belfast.
30 to 26 by unanimous
30 to 26, 8-point deduction. 3-0.
Still the undefeated Darragh, the Mobile Kenley.
Irish eyes are smiling here at Wembley, and they will be back home in Dublin and in Donegal.
Let's see what he sounds like a little bit before we go on to the next fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, first fight of the night is in the bag, and what a fight it was, Darragh Kelly. That was a really hard-fought battle against another undefeated fighter. Tell me about this, how you're feeling right now, and if you recovered from that groin shot.
Listen, look, you know, I took this fight knowing that Dimitri was going to be a tough fight. You know, the man's 9-0 for a reason.
Love his
We've seen
accent.
that he was a clean striker. I've been saying for the last couple of fights, I've been working on my striking, and I haven't got the chance to show it. So the fight excited me, and to be honest, I have in my head the whole camp was going to knock him out, but I'm happy to come out with a 30-26 unanimous decision against such a tough opponent.
Were you surprised that that uppercut didn't knock him out? I mean, you set it up so many times with the feint takedown. You nailed him clean with it. I was surprised he was able to take those shots.
Yeah, like I've got power in my hands, but I didn't land it 100% clean. Now, you know, I could feel like they were big shots, but he's got a chin, he's tough, and he wasn't going out of there handy, so, you know, he took them well.
Talk to me about this support you've got. I can see we've got some traveling fans as well. Some people come to support you.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone who comes, I can't thank anyone enough. You just don't know how much it means to me, you know, traveling across Ireland, spending your hard-earned money, coming over here to support me, it's fucking unreal. So, thanks to each and every one of you. Let's keep this going, let's keep it growing, and bigger and badder events and tougher boys to beat. Let's go.
You made it worth their while. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen,
This guy's cool.
Kelly, the Mobile Mauler.
Darragh Kelly and Mike Hamill square off. Kelly 27.
This fight is
Hamill
from
32.
June 20th, 2025, PFL World Tournament 6. We'll see how fast we get through this one. We're going to watch his latest fight. I might be letting you guys go check out the PFL card. The PFL Belfast card like this. All right. Beat Kelly.
I was watching Hamill hit pads the other day. He's got this really tight style of
Mike Hamill, his opponent, is coming into this fight 11-6 record.
So good at punching his way into a takedown,
Darragh Kelly still undefeated at 7-0.
Kelly's got an excellent ground game, so
Heavy hands over
might
the top.
be trying to use his defensive he's wrestling defensively, Mitchell here. You can see Hamill though crashing forward with these power shots.
See, he's not pushing forward like immediately full on the gas like he was going up against here at Cinco. This might be a little bit more what we're going to see him versus JJ.
Darragh Kelly undefeated as a pro. Before that, he was undefeated as an amateur.
Yeah, this guy's initiating more side kick. Double side kick to the oblique.
As an amateur.
That was a big right hook swing there from Mike Hamill. He's now in on a takedown.
Heavy whizzer here from Darragh Kelly.
PFL fighter Mitchell in the corner as well. David Mitchell had some good wins in the PFL. John Howard, one of the better wins on his record. See Mike Hamill trying to position himself for this single leg, but the hand fighting of Darragh Kelly is excellent. Heals himself off the fence, goes for a body kick.
Okay, high head kick. Minute and a half down. Did a decent job of avoiding most of the damage in that defensive scramble.
Mitchell, I keep calling him Mitchell. That's in his
Had
corner.
himself pinned up against the fence, rather. Okay. Hamill shooting again.
Hamill now again searching for this potential takedown. Kelly using the overhook to try to compromise the posture.
Trying to take control of Hamill's left wrist. Yep. Elbow over the top. Trying to get out.
Hamill trying to left hand.
Stuck him with that right arm. With the right hook, yep. 3 minutes left. First round. Interestingly, the interesting change of pace from Kelly as opposed to how he came out against Rodzinko. Ooh.
body kick again.
Body kick. Okay, now he's starting to pursue him back.
Now Hamill just swinging
Yep.
away, and Kelly
Level
changes
change.
levels, marches Hamill back right
Does he have a
into
full
his own
class
guard.
on the body lock?
I wonder if Darragh Kelly felt like he
2 minutes to try to transition this into a takedown.
which is why he followed it up.
I think he might have.
Hamill using that flamingo leg, trying to
It
block
triggered
knees as
a
well.
pretty intense reaction both in the defensive, and then he immediately started swinging big combinations, which I can tell
Okay.
you is sometimes a defensive posture.
Yeah. Heavy overhand right. Hamill letting him know it's like he had a range with it. But I wouldn't be taunting him with that. It looks like it could hurt.
Kelly with this familiar sort of karate stance, wide stance you
Ooh.
see. Hamill tried the head kick and the right hook behind.
He spaced himself out of the way from that head kick, but he's got had no more space to work with. Back up against the fence. Here comes Hamill again, trying to work his way from the pin to a takedown. Kelly shrugging it off, circling out. Reversing position is going to try to push him up against the fence now. Crashing into each other.
Kelly went almost down to a knee trying
He loves it in the pocket there. Once he gets the space, he doesn't let people get any space back.
head control front
He's
head
really
lock
good at that.
position for
Very
Hamill.
dogged.
Not able to
Hamill doing a
snap
good job
Kelly
of
down.
reversing.
Yeah, Hamill's posture's broken.
But Kelly's got
here.
better
He needs to really
leverage,
get
I
his
think,
spine
still
straight.
here.
That's much better. Now he
Yeah,
can
there you
drive
go.
in, but he allows Kelly
Minute
to
left.
circle off the fence.
Minute left in round one, just under that.
Going to see Kelly go back to that body kick in a moment.
Crashing into each other. I think Kelly got a better exchange of that with the right hand. Yeah.
There's the body
For the
kick
body?
again. Ideal time when Mike Hamill's trapped up against the fence, can't get away.
Now Kelly out sniping a little bit more. Good footwork.
Oh,
Really caught him with that right hand again.
Look at these big punches coming to the close of round number one. Both guys trying to give the judges a point of emphasis if we make it there.
Kelly's done a great job of forcing Mike Hamill to move in the direction where he's going to eat that body kick over and over again. I see some blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did I see blood on Kelly? Was he bleeding out of his ear or something?
Little cut in the hairline of Darragh Kelly.
Good first round.
Okay. Yeah.
Hamill in the dark trunks, Darragh Kelly in the green trunks, round two in a lightweight showcase bout.
Second round, fighter, you ready? You ready? Fight.
Think we might see
Light
Mike
edge
Hamill
for
try and
Darragh
wrestle
Kelly
with
based
him
off
all
the
this
PFL
round.
Smart Cage score. What does the community on verdict say?
Almost on cue. Right in front of the broadcast table. Hamill pressing Darragh Kelly into the smart cage barrier.
I like that
10-9.
grip that Darragh Kelly's got on the bicep, causing Mike Hamill all kinds of problems.
Interesting. Trying to frame that left arm of Hamill out. Peels himself off the cage, does Kelly.
I love this feint.
He's getting a lot of respect from, as Dan said, he's getting a lot of respect from the feinting, taking a lot of space away from Hamill, trying to fight back to the center cage. But Kelly is very dogged. Ooh, crashing forward. I think Hamill caught him there with the left hand.
There, right at the top left corner of the
Working
shield,
that jab.
PFL logo shield.
Front push kick.
Stabbing kick to the midsection.
Yeah, that can.
He's mixing it up outside outside lead leg kick. Kelly continuing to push forward, just holding the W key.
I've seen him before. Always got composure, but he seems really comfortable in this fight. Like
Has all the space he needs to avoid those attacks whenever Hamill chooses to push forward. Good leverage again, able to circle out, just shrug off these pins and takedown attempts. Looking really good. Shooting for a little bit of a takedown attempt himself. Back up to square up. Has the hand free. Gonna try to score. There it is. Hamill locking it up.
Nice footwork by
Good for Hamill to circle out of there.
Tries with the long right hook again,
Looking a
but
little
blocked
wobbly.
by Darragh
He's staying in the pocket.
Darragh Kelly looks like he's trying to sling that rear-handed, like a rear uppercut like he did earlier. He's waiting for that level change. I can feel it.
Oh, Hamill swinging a miss with that left leg. Good movement here by Kelly. Gonna have to put some offense together as well.
Kelly keeps those,
Nice.
Kelly keeps those
It was like a fake level change, and then he stuck him with the right hand.
Well, you saw there, he feinted like he was gonna change levels and go down to the legs of Hamill.
I did see Sean. I just said that.
Maybe his best punch of this round.
Yeah, I like the angle that it's coming from as well. It's kind of not an uppercut, and it's not a hook. It's coming in almost like a 45-degree angle.
Heavy
at
hand,
times.
whipped with that one.
It's, Hamill with
Getting a
the
little
level change
closer.
as well.
2 minutes left. The second round.
Timing, good sprawl by Hamill. Now he's on a front headlock, but stripped immediately by Darragh.
Holding hands. High front push kick. Oh, wow. Massive takedown. Good stuff.
Beautiful flaring double leg by Kelly.
Is he talking to the ref? Is Hamill talking to the ref? He doesn't like it? No. Okay. Trying to scramble, giving up his back to try to get a better base.
Kelly's got to try and find a way to get the hooks in if he wants this position.
Boring.
Yeah, Kelly's trying to keep that wrist control, but Hamill power.
Was unable to get between Hamill and the fence. So he doesn't necessarily have full back control. Does have a good class. But he's looking like he's going to be able to score another takedown.
Approaching 1 minute left in round number 2.
Blood from the bridge of the nose.
I'm over here reacting to what I'm seeing on the PFL Belfast card. I think that's just a glitch right now.
And look at this. Immediately sinks
Oh, Hamill. Oh, Hamill turning the tables. Kelly back up to his feet. Flipped out of it.
Good head movement by Darragh Kelly.
Great aggression from Hamill to try and take advantage of that brief opportunity. Good jab from Kelly.
Now look at the redness on the face of Mike Hamill. See, he's taking some shots.
Ooh, he dropped him there with that right hand. Check right. And he's like, "No, I'm good. I'm straight." He's letting the judges know. I don't know, man. Who are you trying to convince? Us or you? Us or them? You?
Be careful though. He keeps crashing forward. He's got to respect that right hook.
I can't do this. I'm too excited. It looked like he was trying to convince himself that wasn't that significant of a strike. But it looked good. He's still been in control of the pace of this round. Heavy elbow. That one.
Pushed the wrist down, controlled the defense,
Left.
smashes the right elbow into the face of Mike
He's been
Hamill.
swinging for the fences with these overhand
Final
rights.
few seconds of the round. Back to the stools, the fighters will go.
I don't know how y'all score that one.
So you don't miss a moment of the action. If we make it to the official judges' scorecards, one more 5-minute frame set to come here. You ready?
Once again, I must say the PFL Belfast undercard is already live. I think you can find it on ESPN2, ESPN app. You can scan the QR code in the bottom right to work your way to the PFL mobile app, or to go to PFLMMA.com to figure out where you can watch that, your local provider, etc., etc. I am going to finish out this fight, and I think the next fight I have for Darragh Kelly is pretty short, so we can watch that one, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go check out PFL Belfast.
And of course, you know, coming back in against an undefeated fighter like Darragh Kelly, he knows what it takes to compete.
Hamill looking better to start this round off. Kelly shrugging off and circling out of the pin attempt this time, but Hamill pushing forward.
Hamill trying to stay in the pocket.
Kelly's still in there, though. He's refusing to give up all the space. Doesn't mind getting tagged. There it is, back up against the fence.
Almost timed that knee perfectly, but
Trying to get his space back. Pushing Hamill back to the center of the cage. A minute left to go in the last round. Or sorry, 4 minute down in the last round, 4 minutes left. Long way to go. Sweep attempt? Did he get it? A little bit of like a judo hip toss.
Kelly gets the takedown.
Now he's got his back. He got in between Hamill and the fence this time.
The fence going to prevent him from securing that second anchor with his right leg.
See, this is where Hamill can sit his right hip out along the fence towards the prize guy pad, and then he can scrape his opponent off his back using the fence. If he creates some space, though, as you were saying, Randy, you know Darragh Kelly is going to fire that right leg in and get his second hook. Oh,
he's underneath the chin. No, Hamill's chucking the 10. Chucking the 10, tucking the chin. He's chucking the 10. Oh, he tapped. That was it.
Darragh Kelly
yeah.
improves to
Got him. Was that a face break?
That's a good fight on that neck straight away.
Yeah, he wasn't underneath the chin. That was
yeah,
it was a face crank.
Into round 3 for your winner with a neck crank
Yeah,
submission.
that's what Tapology said. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, like I said,
Hey, what's up,
one
guys?
more short fight,
This
and I'm
Francis
going to be
Ngannou.
letting you guys go. Figure out where you can be watching PFL Belfast. Watch the fight. Hope you enjoy it. Appreciate y'all clicking on the video, clicking on the stream, spending some time with me. Hope you've all enjoyed.
First fight into the scales is in the blue corner.
Wait, they're doing the whole weigh-ins?
Out of Dresden, Germany.
Damn, the whole weigh-ins, all the pageantry.
This man fights out of Dresden, Germany. He is the soldier Bakhtiar Abdullayev. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He is a grappling specialist and stands 6 feet tall. He went in officially at 155.3 pounds and holds a perfect, undefeated record of 8 victories and no defeats. He fights out of Mobile, Donegal Island. He is the Mobile Mauler, Darragh. Referee in charge, Rhys McKee.
Rich Mitchell will oversee the action as Bakhtiar Abdullayev in the red trunks takes on Darragh Kelly in the green. Kelly undefeated so far. Bakhtiar Abdullayev just one blemish.
Okay, this fight is from September 26, 2025. It's PFL Europe 3. Darragh Kelly is 8-0 coming into it, going up against the 10-1 Bakhtiar Abdullayev. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Apologies if I did not. And like I said, this is the last fight I have for you guys. Hope you all enjoy the PFL Belfast card after I let you all go.
That's a good way to start a fight.
Ooh, heavy hands already.
Darragh Kelly crashes into the clinch, but look at Abdullayev turning himself out. Now he's got a 50-50 up against the fence.
Abdullayev in the red shorts, blue gloves.
On the weigh-in stage yesterday when Darragh Kelly stood on the scales and flexed the size and depth of his back. If this guy gets any kind of squeezing or compressing type of choke submission, man, he must be able to generate an incredible amount of force.
He is quite a specimen, undefeated, not only as a pro.
Up away from the fence. There's a takedown.
Explosiveness there.
On Kelly. Abdullayev, though, has that right arm of his.
Establish himself in half guard, and now he does it. He binds the leg that he's trapped.
Super solid overhook on it.
Head position.
Bakhtiar Abdullayev abandons the overhook he had on the right arm of Darragh Kelly.
Yeah, as Sean said, he just abandoned that hook he had to try to reposition himself. Might have played himself a little bit.
Slide past that other leg, I would imagine. Try and get himself either into a full mount or expose the back. But look at Abdullayev with his tricky movement on the bottom.
Big swing puts Kelly out of position.
Ooh. Okay, Abdullayev.
All the way back to his feet, and then trips the feet out from under Darragh Kelly.
Oh, but a good roll. He scrambled.
Nice
Kelly back on
work
top.
by Darragh Kelly. Didn't want to stay on his back.
Looking to pass the guard, unable to do so. Still stuck in close.
I had a feeling that Abdullayev was going to have some interesting.
Over the top, right hand, left hand.
These fighters from
Abdullayev showing up, giving up his back to avoid the strikes. Now Kelly
tricks, I would imagine, in the bag.
definitely threatening a choke.
In a professional fight, but that wrist control of Darragh Kelly is.
Spoiler alert, I did say it was the last one. Abdullayev in a really tough spot.
Cross control with the wrist and the leg. Now he's going to try and land those strikes and
heavy shots.
see if Abdullayev can get out of this position. He's going to give his back otherwise.
Kelly's got a double.
And now Kelly's in between him and the fence, and now he can. Oh, he's underneath there. Oh, he's got it. He tapped immediately. And that's it. The shrug. That's it.
Undefeated. Undeniable.
Yep, there you go.
Once he gets to the back.
Very nice, very slick.
Do I need to skip this Usher? Is YouTube going to take me down for that?
Look at the wrist control, and he bites onto that rear naked choke before Abdullah is able to realize.
Okay, yep, that's it. That's the last fight I've got for you of Darragh Kelly's. And like I said, the PFL Belfast undercard is already happening. I've been taking away some of you guys' time. 3 of the fights have already concluded. There is a catchweight bout between Martinez and Lahoré, I think I'm seeing. Already live right now. So like I said, scan the QR code in the bottom right to get your way to the PFL mobile app, or go to PFLMMA.com to figure out where you can watch PFL Belfast. That is live right now. I believe it's on ESPN2 in the ESPN app. And yeah, you can also like look around online, try to figure out where you can see it. If you're watching the VOD and you're hearing me right now, you click around. I might have some sort of reaction video to the PFL Belfast card already up, hopefully sometime in the near future. But yeah, that's basically going to be it for me. I appreciate y'all clicking on the video, hanging out, watching these fights, getting ready. Give me some of your time. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Drink water, stretch your legs, salute the sun, all that good stuff. Be happy, be healthy. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another pre-fight film review and more PFL content. Yep. Alrighty. Bye, guys.
Someone that might be able to push Darragh Kelly into a deeper round, because I think he can keep cutting through this type of competition indefinitely.
I think we need to get Darragh Kelly a cookie or something. That's
You would never let him get near it.
Look at that guy. An absolute specimen at 155 pounds, and yet somehow makes the weight with relative ease.
Yeah, that's good discipline is what that is. He comes from a solid camp. He's got great people around him.